to the bass sound. Waist pointing on face near the ground. And that's only after just one round. Hey, you know what's going down tonight. Cause the feeling's right. Gotta make it out the side. Oh, I'm getting in my zone. So, hey, go hard or go home. Where's the DJ? Listen to what I say. Don't want this night to end, so put this here on replay. Where's the DJ? Listen to what I say. Don't want this night to end, so put this here on replay. Body, this shawty is real. I know she naughty. I like how it feels. You know I love the way she shakes it. Tell me come and take it. Better get on from the night because we gon' get naked. You know it's going down tonight. Cause the feeling's right. Gotta make it out the side. I'm getting in my zone, so go hard or go home. Where's the DJ? Listen to what I say. Don't want this night to end, so put this here on replay. Where's the DJ? Listen to what I say. Don't want this night to end, so put this here on replay. Heads up, it's a club scene, and I'm repping 804 that a home team. Framing all these sexy women like a dope fiend. Pimp them like an OG down on both knees. Tell them where my niggas at, where my niggas at. Where my bitches at, where my bitches at. Do this for real, we know she will. Twerk from the bottom and take all your bills. Where's the DJ? Listen to what I say. Don't want this night to end, so put this here on replay. Where's the DJ? Listen to what I say. Don't want this night to end, so put this here on replay. Where's the DJ? Listen to what I say. Don't want this night to end, so put this here on replay. Where's the DJ? Listen to what I say. Don't want this night to end, so put this here on replay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Huh.
You still a bad mother, shut your mouth, boy.
That what they say I'm still a bad mother, shut your mouth, boy. Yo, what's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. And it is Friday, y'all, even though it is, yo, newsflash, something y'all already knew. It's hot. Jeez Louise. It's hot as I don't know what. But anyway, I hope everybody's had a wonderful week. And I hope everybody has a wonderful and safe weekend as it is July 3rd. Oh, doing good, Lomar. It's July 3rd, Friday, July 3rd, 2026. So that means tomorrow is the 4th of July. That's what's up. You know, when the 4th of July is on a Saturday, well, I mean, I guess today most people had Friday off, so that's a good thing. You know, 4th of July, and the celebration is supposed to be massive. America at 250. Oh boy, I got a picture of the American flag on my shirt. Ain't gonna be able to see it much because of the light, the LED light that I got, but I've shown that shirt before. It says if we're supposed to be the best country in the world, why don't we act like it? For sale. Anyway. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I hope everybody stays safe. So, like I said, I appreciate definitely the day off, as it felt like a Saturday today. You know, what did I do when I got up? Well, gave the kids breakfast. The kids ain't get out of bed. I didn't get the kids up till like 11:30. They had breakfast, and then around a couple hours later, I was going to take them swimming in my apartment complex. My apartment complex is so stupid. They said they weren't opening until 5 o'clock because the office was closed. That's dumb as I don't know what. So we packed the car up and we went to the YMCA. We went swimming there. But anyway, What are we going to talk about today? It's a lot to talk about. Oh, my goodness. Since the last time we did a show on Monday, so much stuff has transpired. I did a couple of short videos because we had one LeBron James, who ain't a Laker no more. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. LeBron ain't a Laker no more. Hallelujah. Good morning, Tink. Hallelujah. Lord, I'm so thank you, God. That 8-year reign of me basically being like this. Yay, LeBron. Go, LeBron. Yay, LeBron. That 8 years of faking it until I make it because I'm not a fan of his. But he's on my team that I grew up. The first team that I ever loved was the Los Angeles Lakers. So I had to fake it until I made it with his bitch ass. Like, yeah, LeBron, go. That's the king. LeBron James, you get the Thank God You're Gone award from me. Thank you, Lord. Thank God you're no longer in the purple and gold. I don't give two shits where you go. Now, if you go to the Knicks, that's just weak as fuck. I don't think you're going to do that. But yes, LeBron ain't there no more. Jaylen Brown got traded. And, of course, we got the World Cup news. And then we have it's Friday, so we talking that ish. So, where you at? There you go. Coach Hampton. What it do? What?
Yo. Hold on. I had to make sure I got the game muted.
Yeah, go ahead and mute that game, man.
I got you.
Keith said if he come on here, it'll be 30 minutes late because he just got in the crib. Remember, I extended the invite to Keith because, he want to talk that soccer. Mm-hmm. While y'all are talking soccer, I'll probably mute my damn mic because y'all know way more than I'm going to know. I just know that the U.S. won. Somebody got a screwed up red card. And yeah. But how you doing, my boy? What's going on?
Bro, I'm chilling. Like, I'm feeling good. I'm good, bro. I'm at the beach right now.
You're at the beach?
Mm-hmm.
My ninja. That's what I'm talking about, man. Well, then you need to have the beach sand in your background, boy.
Bro, I thought about it.
You got a soccer tournament?
Nah, I'm just here for the weekend, seeing some old friends. Seeing some old friends.
I can dig it, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. I just got finished playing Uno with the kids, and we played for about an hour. We played about 6 games. I want to say I won 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
London won the other 2. I told him when I called him down, because when we came from the Y swimming, I said, y'all, who want to get their ass whipped in Uno? And they came down the steps, eager to get their ass whipped. And I got my boy, I got Lou hitting me up saying, what's good for the night? And I'm like, I don't know. Because Roman got to be to work at 7:30. So how late I'm trying to be up, especially knowing that I got to get up early because I got to make sure the boy is up for work. But, while we was playing Uno, I said, did you – no, man, what?
Oh.
Man, who cheats?
Oh.
Hold up.
You be out there cheating.
Time out. What? You lost your damn mind. Who cheating? Mm-mm. Who is cheating? Just because I come over there and whoop y'all ass in Uno don't mean that I be cheating. What's up, Rob Redford? But while we was playing Uno, I started to indulge. Yeah. Happy 3rd of July. So I'm already kind of there, which is why I really don't know if I need to be going out, because last week when I went out, I was there, and then I made a rookie ass mistake and let them make me a house drink, which was clear. So when I got up the next day on Saturday, I was hurt. That's why when you hit me up, it was like, what's going on? I was like, man, I'm clueless. I was hurt, bro. I was hurt last Saturday. When you was hitting me up, I was like, But we have so many things to talk about, particularly on the basketball front, not just LeBron James, not just Jaylen Brown, Kawhi Leonard, all of that good stuff, bro. So how long you at the beach for? You at the beach for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm here for the weekend. You got seen a couple people. I know a lot of us are going out tomorrow night. I'm like, so we'll see what happens after that.
Hey, look, You seen the way I play Uno? The way I play Uno, it wins. So just stop. Keep the hate over there. Keep the hate over there in Sandston, because over
Mm-hmm.
here, we winning over here. Like I said, I won 4 games. London won 2. You know what I'm saying? London won 2
Yeah.
games. She did. She did her thug easy. You know, Roman didn't win no games, but you know it is what it is. They
Mm.
London lucky she got the 2. Because Hampton, what happened the last time? I was telling them about a couple weeks ago when y'all was over here playing Uno. I was like, what happened when we was over there playing Uno last time? When I had the grown ass folks playing Uno. What happened?
I'm pretty sure you and I were the only ones that won.
First of all, ain't no you and I, motherfucker. Where
I won a couple of games too. Don't
no,
like
if you won anything, you may have won a game. You may have won a game.
I won 3.
No, the hell you damn sure didn't win 3. I promise you ain't win 3. No. Because out of the games we played before we played spades, I only remember you winning maybe 1 because I was busting y'all ass. And then Luke came over thinking it was going to change, and it just got worse.
No, because I won 2 before Lou showed up. Lou showed up, I won 2. And then Lou came in, and then I won another one.
No, you didn't.
See, now we just lying.
Like, bruh, come on now. You exaggerate. You may have won 1. No, it's not him. No, I can admit when I lose, especially when my kids beat me. But Heather, we sat there and we played spades not spades. We played Uno for about an hour before we played spades. And I was getting them back to back to back to back. I had time to get up and fix drinks and full plates because I was winning. And they were still sitting there trying to win, trying to see who came second. Tell me I'm lying.
I mean, you telling like a half truth right there, but like
half truth, man. Whatever. So, but you're in the 757. Are you at Va Beach or you in Norfolk?
I'm in Virginia Beach. Yeah.
Damn, man. Why you tell you? Oh, well, I understand. Yeah, it's my weekend with the kids.
I'm about to say, I'd be like, I thought it was your weekend with the kids. I was like, I'd be like, I was gonna let you know, but I was like, everyone's just gonna be around my age.
When did you get there?
This morning.
Oh man, shit! I'd have rented a Turo, and if I had known in advance, I'd have had a Turo on deck. I'd have had a Turo on deck, and we'd have been there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, honestly, it was like very last minute. Like I got hit up. I think it was the last night about like what I was doing this weekend. I was like, I'm not really doing too much, and they were like,
bro, yeah.
And they were like, I mean, you should just come down to the beach. Like we can catch some of these World Cup games. And then my best friend, she was like, oh, a couple of us are going out tomorrow night. Well, she sent me up today and said that they're going out tomorrow night. I was like, you got a friend? Like,
hey, now. So you at your people's house or are you at like a hotel?
I'm at my people's house.
That's what I figured. Okay, yeah. That's the smart move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I ain't mad at you, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I had to slang some more shirts too.
Mm.
Yeah, I had to slang some more shirts. This is becoming a real good business. Honestly,
that's good to hear.
It is serious. It's becoming a real good business. Mm-hmm. Come over and I fix. Rob, I'm not coming over there because if I come over there, I'm not indulging. Like tomorrow, when I'm supposed to go, when I'm supposed to hit the streets with the kids, I'm supposed to hit the streets, make one stop, and at that stop, I'm not indulging. Why? Because I got to come back here and light the fucking sky up. Okay. 4th of July, I got to come back here that night and light the fucking sky up. And the only place I'm indulging is my crib.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at the one stop I was going to, if I was able to light up the sky over there, I would have indulged over there and I just wouldn't have been back here till Sunday. Mm-hmm. But that's not the case. That's cool beans. I'm gonna go across the water, across the James River. Put my DJ hat on for a second. And when I say DJ hat, when I say on for a second, I made a mix. I dropped the mix on YouTube today. You should listen to it. You would enjoy this shit. Mm-hmm. It's DJ Brave Easy Pop-ish. It's a bunch of pretty much majority pop songs. It's edited, you know what I'm saying? So it's family friendly. It's about almost 3.5 hours long. for the majority of the time that I'm spinning tomorrow, which I will be spinning underneath a air conditioned roof, and the music will be pumping outside. The music will be pumping outside. You can call me chicken all you want to. You know, then you gonna fix me some chicken, motherfucker. Anyway,
You talking?
Exactly. I'm gonna throw that mix on that I made because that mix was tomorrow was the purpose of me making that mix. But it's on YouTube now. I just uploaded it about 2 hours ago. So you just go on if you go on my YouTube page and go to my videos, it's right there, brand spanking new. Hey, dude, Heather, you know, I'm not really indulging in the ribs and stuff like that because I have a physical coming up in a couple of weeks, and in 2 weeks, and I want to make sure I'm good over here. As far as once I pass the physical, then I can do all that stuff. Hey, you in? Are you in? All right. Well, you got about 15, 20 minutes left. You ain't hot? Uh-huh. All right. Keep it close. That's Miss Popular out there playing with her friends. I told her I'm going live at 8. And you got about, I know it don't get dark till 9 o'clock. So I'll give her but I know exactly where she at. And if I have to carry the camera with me to get if y'all see me say, hey, get your ass in the house. No, I'm just messing around. But, you know, I'll indulge in ribs and stuff like that. Matter of fact, my physical is a couple days before my birthday. My birthday is in 2 weeks. In case y'all didn't know, my birthday is in, technically 16 days. My birthday is in 16 days. So I'll indulge then when I have a clean bill of health and I'll be straight with my physical. Then I'll indulge. So right now, while I am indulging in this, I ain't indulged in no land meat. Nah, I got a bunch of fruit. I got a bunch of seafood. But anyway, you know your baby that. Yeah, I know. Anyway, Hampton. Oh my goodness. LeBron James.
The king of
what? Team switching? Okay, so
hey, relax.
Anyway,
relax.
Man, you relax. Hey, I'm speaking facts. So anyway, we'll start from the beginning of the week. LeBron James is no longer a Los Angeles Laker. Thank you. Hallelujah. Yes. Now, here's the passive aggressive shit that I think is hilarious. LeBron James informed the Lakers, you can go ahead and move on with the offseason because I will not be returning. As if the Lakers wanted his ass to come back anyway, because if they wanted him to come back, they wouldn't have signed Austin Reeves to the contract that they signed him to. So he can try to check. Am I lying?
No.
So LeBron James making it look like I broke up with you, you did not break up with me, is truly a false narrative and a passive-aggressive approach. Let's make no mistake about it. The Lakers did not want him back. The Lakers, because they have done everything in the last year to build a team around Luka Doncic. Now, as a diehard Laker fan, do I think the Lakers are going to win a ring with Luka Doncic? Nope. Unless in the next 2 years we get Jokic. Then all bets are off. But in the meantime, Rob Pelinka has gone about the business of not bringing LeBron James back. Okay, fine. 8 years. Thank you for your service. Thank you for the 2020 championship. But for me, you get the Thank God You're Gone award. Okay? But Rob Pelinka has made it the business of himself to turn the Los Angeles Lakers into the Malibu Lakers or the Orange County Lakers or the Los Angeles Celtics or the Snowtime Lakers. I heard that today on Speak Easy. Shout out to Speak Easy podcast. That shit was hilarious. When we were talking about the Snow Time Lakers, I thought that shit was fucking hysterical because it fits.
Yeah.
And the only person who caught some flack for speaking the absolute truth was Stephen A. Smith when Stephen A. Smith came out on his podcast and said, how the Lakers going to win a title when their best three players are white boys? And I was like, well, and Emmanuel Acho wanted to be like, he shouldn't have said that. I'm like, but his co-host, TJ Husmanzada, said he was just saying what everybody was thinking. And
exactly.
Like, pretty much. Because that's the first, like I was texting you. I texted you before that came out. I had text you. I had text my uncle. I was like, what I text you? Malibu Lake. I said, Malibu Lake. Orange County Lakers. It's snowing in Los Angeles because that's what it is. I remember Emmanuel Acho, he must be trying to get another job on a mainstream joint. Because come on, bro. When in the modern NBA, have you seen a team win a championship where your 3 best players are Caucasian? You haven't. Now,
I haven't seen it.
You've seen titles where the team's best player is Caucasian.
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki, Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. Fine, cool. Even let's go back to the 80s. Celtics, Larry Bird. But that's 3 about over the last 50 years.
Yeah.
So Stephen A. Smith didn't say anything to me out of pocket. He just said what every Laker fan was thinking. He just had the nuts to actually come out and say it. So, I mean, and look, even Bird, Bird's Celtics had Bird, Mikhail, Parrish. He black.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk Nowitzki's Mavericks. The second best player was Jason Terry. The third best player was Jason Kidd. Both brothers. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nikola Jokic. The second best player was Jamal Murray. The third best player was, take your pick. We got the Nuggets fan on here now. Either Michael Porter Jr. or Aaron Gordon. Both brothers. High yellow brothers, but brothers. What up, Keith?
Yo, how y'all feeling, bro?
Man, we
Doing
talking
good,
about
doing
these.
good.
We talking about these
Yo,
trades.
man, hold on. Yo.
I gonna say we getting called out already?
I was like, what we do?
Yeah, I'm like, huh? What happened? What happened? But yeah, so I'm glad that the Los Angeles. Now look, let's take a look at the reaction from yours truly about LeBron no longer being a Laker. LeBron James has informed the Los Angeles Lakers that he does not plan on playing in his 24th. Why you have my voice with Kawhi Leonard's face is beyond me. But let's try this again.
Bro,
LeBron James has informed the Los Angeles Lakers that he does not plan on playing in his 24th season in Southern California in the purple and gold. You know what? As a diehard Laker fan, I want to say this. I appreciate LeBron James for bringing a title to the Los Angeles Lakers and making us relevant again through the dark ages after Kobe Bryant retired. Other than that, goodbye. Honestly, other than that, thank you for leaving. But I will say this, and I want people to think about this. If LeBron James goes and joins the Golden State Warriors, to me, this whole last decade plus era of basketball that has been dubbed the LeBron James era, in my opinion, has officially become the Steph Curry era. Because what has LeBron James done to change the actual game of basketball? We saw LeBron James 40 years ago. His name was Irvin Magic Johnson. LeBron James is just more athletic. In my opinion, Magic has better basketball IQ and is a better leader. But Steph Curry has actually changed the game. Steph Curry ain't leaving to join nobody. Steph Curry ain't never say, I want to go to Miami or Cleveland or the Lakers. But people are willing to come play with him by his side. So, you guys, let's talk about the Steph Curry era of basketball. Next.
Talking about how to characterize LeBron James' tenure in LA. Let's go out to LA. Reggie, who's tuned in from Los Angeles on 710 ESPN, wants to weigh in. Reggie, how would you describe LeBron's tenure there?
A failure.
Damn.
1 championship in 8 years for the second greatest player to ever lace him up. And I wish you and Stacey would quit saying he's the second greatest player that's ever laced him up.
Thank you. No, it's not.
3 former players that's all better than LeBron all time. Kareem, Kobe, and Magic.
Pay that man.
Not even close.
Hey,
what are we doing? Because he's got all these records that mean nothing. I wish they would put a statue of him in my city. I'd take a sledgehammer and knock his head off.
Damn.
I am so glad he's not a Laker.
Hey.
Some animosity there from Reggie.
Preach.
Tell us how you really feel, Reggie.
Okay.
Hey, yo, Brandon, can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I can hear you just fine, bro.
Hey, yo, you got Fox on, bro?
No, I do not. No,
I do.
I do not. I do not have. Listen, listen up.
You should turn that on. You should turn that
Listen
on.
up. No, hold up. Listen up. Before you tell me that I need to have the soccer game on, when I do the podcast, I have my downstairs looking like a TV studio. So all I see around me is images of us. You guys will have your soccer time moment. Trust me, you will. I'm not going to shortchange you. But right at the beginning, we're talking about these trades and free agency signings.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Brandon. I might have to come back, bro, because I cannot focus on basketball right now. Argentina might lose to Cape Verde, bro. I'm not talking about basketball right now. Argentina, the defending champion, might lose to this small ass fucking island, my nigga, bro.
I tell you what.
Different shit going on right now.
You know what? Fine. I will pivot just for y'all.
Bro.
Hampton, Keys, y'all. I'm gonna change the banner. Hampton, Keys, y'all are up.
Bro, Keys, this game is actually insane.
Bro, I missed half of it, bro, because I've been out and about. But you tell me what's been going on. It's just like you tell me what's
bro. Okay, so Cape Verde, like they've been sitting in the low block like the entire game. Like they're just playing straight defense. If we get a counter, that's how we're gonna score. But Messi, he got the first goal, and then like Argentina were still like pressing hard. I see you. I still see you. Yeah, exactly. Look at you. But then the Cape Verde, they just not backing down. Like they are actually putting up a fight against the defending champions. And did you see that second goal?
Bro, what a fucking shot, bro. Bro, that's tough angle, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the power you put on that shit too?
No, that is actually crazy. And then for Brandon, since he wants to be a fucking hater, Cape Verde is the smallest team, in fact, the smallest country to ever qualify in the World Cup, and they about to potentially take down the defending champions, Argentina.
How am I being a hater? I gave y'all the floor.
You don't got the game on.
I just turned the fucking game on.
Good.
God, tap in, bro. This might go to PT, bro.
Mm-hmm. What is PT?
PKs. No,
PKs.
Penalty kicks. He meant PKs.
I meant PKs.
Oh, I'd say I played PT. I was going to say playing titties. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But Messi had about like 3-4 free kicks, and like they've all been saved so far.
He had all free kicks for sure, for sure. Hey, so like, just that goalkeeper has been nice as hell today.
Yeah, no, the goalkeeper he's been on one, and both center backs they've all been collectively as a trio have been locked in.
Bro, what we gonna do if Argentina lose, bro?
Argentina lose, I actually might log off.
If Argentina loses, y'all gonna go to the next motherfucking game. That's what
I'm a log off. That's what I'm about to do.
Hey, they already rigged the deck for Ronaldo yesterday. Yeah, you think I ain't paying attention? Exactly. Yeah, I see. See, look at y'all. Y'all thinking that I'm not keeping up. They already rigged the deck for Ronaldo yesterday. I'm keeping up. Just because I don't make that my
bro, I ain't gonna lie. Dude was offside though.
No, he was onside.
He was offside.
Like the dude, like number 20 for Croatia, he was in an offside position, but he did not touch the ball.
Yeah,
you hear that? You hear that, chat? You hear that, chat? Hampton was calling me a hater, but then I threw up something that he didn't think I paid attention to, and I ain't get no flowers for it. Proceed.
Because you watch the Portugal game, but you don't have the Argentina game on. So you watched one go, but you weren't watching the other one?
I literally just told y'all that I just turned the fucking game on.
Yeah, just turned the game on. The game should have been on. That's what I'm saying. It should have been on.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm not a soccer fan.
Basketball. Fuck basketball.
I'm not a soccer fan. I'm keeping up with the World Cup for you and you. Mm-hmm. So now what? Guess what? Guess what led every major and YouTube sports podcast today, yesterday, the day before, and the day before? Not the World Cup, basketball. So
depends on your sources, but
sources my ass. FS1, ESPN, CBS News, NBC, Nightcap, 7 a.m. in Brooklyn in the motherfucking morning. The Stephen A. all led with NBA, not the World Cup.
bro.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if I even want to watch Stephen A. Smith start talking soccer. I don't know if I want to hear that.
I wouldn't either. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. But Shane, but Nightcap does because Ocho Cinco's a soccer player.
I trust Ocho Cinco's take because he actually.
And they didn't lead with the motherfucking World Cup. They led with motherfucking basketball. So now what, motherfucker? Now
he also knows his personnel. He knows his.
Listen. Nightcap is my favorite podcast. Nightcap.
There we go. Yo, Argentina, stop playing with your food, bro. Stop playing with your food, bro. Get them out of here, bro.
You got money on this shit?
Get them out of here, bro.
That's that I'd bet on DraftKings type of aggression right there.
Oh my
Stop playing with your motherfucking food, Argentina.
No, because it's supposed to be an easy win for Argentina. It was supposed to be. So the fact that it's in overtime right now, it's crazy.
See, what I saw last night with the way they stacked the deck for Ronaldo, it made me kind of be like,
what that mean?
Oh wait, are you behind, Keys?
No,
I might be a little behind. I mean, I just seen Argentina score.
You might be. You missed that one, bro.
Cape Verde scored already? Nah. How far behind I am, bro? Don't you hate when that happen, bro? When you far behind, bro? I can't be that far behind because y'all ain't react.
Hey, what's the score, Keys?
It's 3-2.
This man said, "How far behind I am?" That's what I'm laughing at.
Wait, why y'all laughing, bro?
No, it is. You say it's 3-2, but you didn't react when they scored.
Yeah, I saw when they scored. I literally just watched it.
Wait, am I ahead?
No, Keys. You're saying you didn't react when they scored, Keys.
You're very behind.
Oh, all right. Well,
that goal went off of somebody's shoulders. That shit shouldn't even count.
No, it counts because it's the defender though, like not the person who like was attacking the ball. So it still counts because it goes in.
It's an extra 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
All right, come on, Argentina. Hey, what minute y'all in?
I'm in the 112th minute.
Oh yeah, me too.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
All right, but Brandon, what you were saying about the game being rigged? Yes, the game is like 100% being rigged because like people have been putting up like Ronaldo versus Messi, and Messi got a World Cup, and they're like, Ronaldo should get this one.
So based on what I saw yesterday, why the hell should I start off the show with World Cup shit when the deck is already being spiked? Because I saw that shit last night. I was like, now I know nothing about soccer positions and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, that red card against the United States was bullshit.
Whoa. What happened to Messi?
And then second of all, from what I saw, what happened with Ronaldo's team, that shit didn't look too up to snuff.
Wait, somebody got hurt and didn't even get touched. Who was that?
No, they're good. They got right back up.
Oh, you know how them non-contact injuries, them trying to be different.
Oh yeah, non-contact injuries. They be the ones that be them ACLs.
Facts.
Yeah, he's still down too.
But, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't see how people can say like that game was rigged because Ronaldo got subbed out in like the 60th minute.
He should have been subbed out. Portugal play a lot better when Ronaldo's not on the pitch.
It doesn't matter whether he was in or out the game. It's the namesake of who's on the team with the matchup. Ronaldo could be on the bench, but if Portugal's eliminated, what good is he on the bench or on the field?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Exactly.
I just don't think that game versus Croatia was rigged.
All I'm saying is it looked a little suspect. It was a topic of conversation. Just like the red card that happened to old boy on the U.S. Okay, and he's not going to be able to play the next game. So that keeping up with this shit?
That was bullshit.
And see, y'all think I ain't keeping up with this shit? I'm talking about shit y'all ain't even talking about.
That's a free kick.
I mean, we about to get there. We're going to get there.
Too late. I beat y'all to it.
We can talk about the red card. But yeah, the USA game against Bosnia, first of all, shout out to the U.S. for finally being a European team in the World Cup. Never happened before. All we ever done is lost. So shout out to them for that. But the red card should have never happened because the whole point of VAR is to correct a call that's already been made. all you called was a foul. You didn't call a card, so you shouldn't have been able to go to the video review to give a red card if you never even gave a yellow card to begin with.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, who won the game between Mexico and London?
Mexico.
You know what? Let's see again. Y'all see, I hope y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me and my talking about this, because all I heard was if it was played on any other field that London would wash these niggas. But because it was played at Aztec Stadium in Mexico, Mexico was gonna win, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
The heat on that.
Am I making this up or am I speaking real shit?
Oh no, you speaking like I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you here. I'm proud of you.
And just to let y'all know in the chat, nobody sat here and planned this out because I didn't plan on talking about this shit this
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you was locked in, you wouldn't have to ask if Mexico won, bro. Just saying.
You know, and you know what? That's a good comment. But this is what I'm gonna come back with. I'm not a fucking soccer fan. I've been keeping up for y'all.
Everywhere, bro.
I've been keeping up for y'all because am I gonna sit here and say I can't wait for the soccer game to start? No, that's not me. That's y'all lane. But it doesn't mean I don't know what the hell is going on in the competition.
Yo, man, I'm not here to check your temperature, bro. That's not what I'm
check. You ain't gotta check my temperature.
I'm here to chop it up with the homies, bro. That's it, bro.
Well, go ahead, chop it up with the soccer homie.
But yeah, the red Talkin should have never happened because
Anthony is a pro soccer player, Keith. Chop it up with him all you want.
Oh yeah, I ain't never picked cleat to the field. I just like watching this shit.
And all I know is I need both of y'all next Saturday at the Easton Rec Center so we can bust some ass.
I'm about to say we can lace them up, Keith. We can lace them up.
If this shit like feeling like the day, bro, I don't know about that.
Bro, I can.
Oh no, it's not supposed to be that. And look, bro, if it's that hot, nigga, ain't nobody going out there and playing.
For sure.
I ain't gonna take my look. If it's like it was today or yesterday, I ain't taking my motherfucking ass out there to play. No, we gonna have to reschedule that bitch for September or something like that. But as far as I'm concerned, next Saturday, yeah, I'm gonna need y'all so we can bust some ass. I'm gonna check the weather for next Saturday right now.
Bro, the ball not even on the damn. Yo, bro, cheating, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Cape Verde, they alright, bro.
Hey, bro, they playing with some heart.
It's just supposed to be next Saturday. It's just supposed to be 89 degrees.
All right, that's good. That's not bad.
Yeah,
bet.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, Argentina stop playing, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This been like one of the best World Cups in a long ass time.
No, it has for sure. Like especially like every single knockout game, like all the underdog teams have at least been scoring.
Facts, and it's been extra time, penalty kicks.
Yeah, the last game.
Hey, yo, get out there side of the field, bro. What y'all doing, bro? Boom that ball out of there, bro. Holy shit, they getting mad close, bro.
See, I got my niggas who they hit low blows, man. This ain't got nothing to do with soccer. I'm sorry.
Oh. Get it
out there. Messi, get it out there. Oh my God. No. Yo. Stop, bro. Stop this shit. Stop this madness, bro. What the Oh my God. Oh, he was all sides anyway. Oh yeah, definitely all sides. Oh my God, bro. Hey yo, who played tonight, bro?
These nuts.
This nigga, bro. This nigga. Colombia and Ghana play after this.
I was going to say Colombia and Ghana, bro.
That's gonna be a good one too.
No, I got the folks hitting me up talking about some in a group chat now. Talking about some. I'm about to take a nap, but I'm still going out tonight. I'm like, word.
Oh, okay.
They already shooting fireworks around my side, bro.
I bet, yo, bro, I got them stadium shits, bro. You know, you gonna fuck around and I'm gonna let off one tonight. Don't fuck with me. I'll fuck around and let one off tonight. As soon as it hit midnight, it's the 4th of July, nigga.
Hey, bro, might as well.
Bro, why does why don't Argentina got the ball, bro?
Bro, Keith, who you got in the final?
Come on, man. You know who I
These
got,
nuts,
bro. I got a rematch, bro. I got a rematch in 2022, man. Come on, man.
Honestly, I got the same. I got a rematch happening.
But Argentina got to stop playing. What they doing?
Yeah. So neither one of y'all got the U.S. in the finals, huh?
I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck no.
They had a tough match versus Belgium.
Okay, damn.
Like, especially, I mean, I was all right. I mean, I was more confident before the red card because Balogun's definitely our best striker. So to go into like the next match without our best striker, that hurts.
It does. Oh my God! No, bro! Argentina, stop playing, bro.
Oh, yo, my boy got hit in the balls.
Yeah,
with a soccer ball coming at him at about 100 miles an hour.
Go.
Yeah, he'll get up. He'll be all right.
Congratulations, you're not having no more kids. Your baby making days are over.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, if Argentina start playing, cause I ain't gonna lie, Spain ain't been looking like, they ain't been looking like very impressive in my opinion.
They haven't. I mean, Lamine Yamal, he been looking good, but he like the only one that's been looking good.
Yeah, and they ain't got like a Harry Kane, bro. They ain't got somebody that like scare me at that position. So
yeah, no, they don't.
And Brazil been good, but nobody fucking with France, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
France they're just too scary.
You know what I'm gonna need you to do, Keith?
God, what's up?
I'm gonna need you to get more versatile because Hampton had the soccer game on and was able to talk NBA free agency.
I mean, I can, but go, bro. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yo, ass, come on here. Yo, I got the ooh, Argentina. Stop playing with your fucking food.
This is messy, though. This is greatest of all time, Mike.
This is the greatest of all time. I will admit, it is the greatest.
Come on.
Ooh.
Bro,
Messi,
you don't understand how important this is. This is an important moment.
Y'all think Messi's the greatest soccer player of all time?
There is no think. He is.
You know who the greatest soccer player of all time is? Y'all don't even know much about this.
Messi. It's Messi.
Are you about to say Pele? Maradona?
Huh?
Who you gonna say?
Who I'm about to say?
These nuts.
These nuts.
Yeah. This guy.
I spun y'all into my web and then
this guy's so funny. This guy is so funny.
I know you can't wait till this football game come off. Oh yeah, all right, we good.
All right.
We can talk about basketball now.
Now, LeBron James ain't a Laker no more.
Yeah.
So, okay, now hold on, because I have to play this all over again because it completely went over everybody's head because everybody talking about the football.
Oh, it didn't go over our head. We just
I heard it.
We heard it.
I didn't really care about it at the moment.
We heard it.
LeBron James has informed the Los Angeles Lakers that he does not plan on playing.
Listen again.
LeBron James has informed the Los Angeles Lakers.
No, it ain't about LeBron James. Gee whiz. Here we go.
Fun guy.
He's back.
Obviously, I love the game of basketball.
We're gonna get into Kawhi Leonard in a second, but you two be fucking.
Talking about how to characterize LeBron James' tenure in LA. Let's go out to LA. Reggie, who's tuned in from Los Angeles on 710 ESPN, wants to weigh in. Reggie, how would you describe LeBron's tenure there?
A failure.
Damn.
One championship in 8 years for the second greatest player to ever lace him up. And I wish UNCC would quit saying he's the second greatest player that's ever laced him up.
Thank you. No, he's not.
Three former players that's all better than LeBron all time. Kareem, Kobe, and Magic.
Pay that man.
Not even close. What are we doing? Because he's got all these records that mean nothing? I wish they would put a statue of him in my city. I'd take a sledgehammer and knock his head off.
Damn.
I am so glad he's not a Laker.
Hey.
Some animosity there from Reggie.
Yeah, tell us how you really feel, Reggie.
Okay, now. Questions, comments, concerns about how this caller felt about LeBron James not being a Laker anymore.
I'll go first. But yeah, I mean, like, I get his take. I mean, like, if you were like a diehard Laker fan before LeBron, like, I get like you just not necessarily liking LeBron and having your own takes about who you think is greater or not. I mean, we can have a difference of opinion, but he's gonna be real mad when LA built him a statue. So
see, you about to piss me off. What you about to say?
It's gonna happen.
Keys. This man put his phone down and left.
Yeah.
Keys.
You gotta check his bet.
Yo.
Look, this nigga come from the other side of the room.
Yo.
Did you hear anything we just said?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I hear LeBron James, I get disinterested. I do not get.
I'm not even mad at you for that,
Bro, he must come to your team.
No, he's not.
Wait. What you say?
oh, now you're interested.
Like a what?
His agent came out and he listed 6 teams that he might go to, and Denver is one of the teams.
Yeah, it's true. This is true.
Wait, there's 5 other teams?
Yeah, there's 5 other teams.
Yeah, we ain't got no damn chance. But I did hear that like his top 2 was Cleveland and Golden State.
Okay, so what do you think of his tenure was as a Laker before we get to where we think he's going to go?
I ain't gonna lie. I heard the first what dude was saying, whoever was talking.
This is your opinion. This is your opinion.
Bro was hating, bro.
This is your opinion.
Who was that, bro?
Well, that was a show I was watching, and they had a call. Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to play it one more time.
No, yeah. Play it again, bro. God,
okay, all right, well, then fine then.
I just want to know who that dude was.
He was a caller.
He was just a random caller. That was it.
No, it don't matter. It really don't matter. I think it was underwhelming for the amount of hype, and I don't think it was a failure. I mean, it was the bubble title. We don't really take that very serious.
I mean, they should have never broke up the team after the bubble.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they had to. They had a bunch of young talent. And bro, if they would have kept that with the Julius Randle, the Melo Ball,
they traded away a lot of the young talent. They just kept Kyle Kuzma. That was it.
They didn't have a bunch of young talent, but keep on.
At that time?
No, keep going. Not for the bubble title, but keep going.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It depends how you feel about that bubble title. Because if you feel like that's not really a actual championship, then that's kind of tough saying it was a failure. But y'all ain't accomplished shit.
Then how do you categorize that as a failure if we didn't accomplish nothing?
Yeah, that's kind of contradicted yourself there, Keys.
Yeah, definitely.
I would just hate to say it was a failure because technically they did win a championship.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, someone said that's the toughest championship in history.
No, it wasn't. But okay.
Bro, this I'm kind of. I'll just say not a failure, but really underwhelming.
I can respect that. All right, so Hampton, you went. Keisha, you went. Okay, so me as your resident Lakers fan, diehard Lakers fan, I'm not gonna say it was a failure, but I can definitely agree with what Keith said when it was underwhelming. And I will tell you this. The only part that annoys me is when I hear people say, they're going to build a statue for him. No, they're not. And I'm going to tell you why. With the exception of Jerry West, who was a lifelong Laker, no other Laker superstar whether they were drafted or brought there by free agency, ever won anything less than 3 championships. Now, again, Jerry West was a lifelong Laker. Drafted, played, whole career, GM. He's a Laker. You build him a statue. He's the fucking logo. So you build him a statue, okay, fine. But drafted Lakers, Magic, Worthy, Coop, Scott, AC Green, Lakers who were homegrown, drafted, won no less than 3 championships. Free agent pickups: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won 5, Shaq won 3. I forgot when I say drafted. Well, Kobe technically wasn't drafted by the Lakers.
Yeah.
Traded on the same day. So yeah, lifelong Laker, never played a day in his career in any other jersey. Kobe, 5 chips. So when I hear statue and LeBron James is a Laker, he'll have a statue in Cleveland, as he should. He should have a statue in Cleveland. In LA, no, fuck no. Will I say it was a failure? No. Anybody that brings you a championship is not a failure. Now, did it come with the hype and everything else? Is LeBron's hands dirty in a lot of stuff? Absolutely, because the young talent that you're talking about, Keith, was Julius Randle, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, all Lakers before LeBron got there. Josh Hart gone, Randle gone, Lonzo Ball gone after 1 year, Brandon Ingram gone after 1 year. Talk about
podcast. I'll be back in a bit.
The 2020 Lakers was not a young team by any stretch.
All right.
They had Caruso and Kyle Kuzma. The rest of that team was veteran late. KCP.
That's KCP too. Yeah. KCP.
Dwight Howard, Rajon Rondo, JaVale McGee. This was a veteran team to the fullest. Wasn't nothing young about the 2020 Los Angeles Lakers who won the championship.
No, now, I was just talking about all the young talent that y'all traded right after that. Y'all traded B.I., y'all traded Randall, y'all.
But this is what I'm saying. You said right after. We
traded before.
We traded B.I. and Randall and all them before. Lonzo, we traded all them before that championship. Okay, Randall was gone right after LeBron signed. Josh Hart was gone right after LeBron signed. He was part. Randall and Josh Hart wasn't part of the trade for Anthony Davis. And then we had B.I. for 1 year. We had Lonzo for 1 year. They was gone. Matter of fact, B.I. was part of that trade.
No, Lonzo wasn't. They were all in that trade.
Yeah.
Except for
Randall and Hart were gone right before LeBron's first year. B.I. and Lonzo played with LeBron for a year.
Yeah.
And then, it was a B.I. and Hart who was part of the Anthony Davis trade.
Mm-hmm.
So the only young players who was kept after that was Caruso and Kuzma. The rest of the Lakers was a veteran-laden squad. Now, when I say does LeBron have his hands dirty in a lot of stuff? Absolutely, because he's the one who signed off, him and AD, the ones who signed off on the Russell Westbrook deal, when we could have had DeMar DeRozan instead. And I love Russell Westbrook. I'm a Russell Westbrook fan. I thought the Lakers treated Russell Westbrook dirtball. I thought Russell Westbrook was dirty. So is it a failure? No. Is it underwhelming? Yes. Considered to the Lakers standards. By Cleveland standard, by even New York standard, even Miami standards. You bring them a title, okay. They'll see that as the ultimate success. But the Lakers are the most successful basketball team in the modern day era. I'm not talking about when Bill Russell won 11 championships before the advent of color TV. Hey, boo, what's up? I'm talking about in the modern basketball era, there's been no team more successful than the Los Angeles Lakers. 1 championship for a player who was considered the second best player of all time. And I tell you what, I do agree with that is that I wish people. I was saying this. I've been saying this years before him. Stop calling this motherfucker the second greatest player of all time. You got 3 other players who were career Lakers who were better than him from a career all-time standpoint. Kareem, Magic, Kobe. I don't give a fuck what you say. And I understand if y'all defend LeBron because he's y'all era. Y'all in y'all 20s. I'm not. So I understand that. I respect that. But as a student, as a historian of the game, when you talk about who was all-time best, look, bro, LeBron went to 10 finals in 24 years. Magic went to 9 and 12 and won 5. The fuck out of here, bro. Kobe had 5 by his 14th year. The fuck out of here, bro. Kareem got as many as Jordan and finals MVPs and was the all-time leading scorer. The fuck out of here, bro. You want to say LeBron passed Kareem? All of these records LeBron is passing out is because that's a lifetime achievement award. When you play, see, this is what motherfuckers don't want to talk about. And I saw this video damn near a decade ago, and I ain't paid much attention to it. But LeBron did his little dance. When you get as much money and power, you got to do a little dance. That's as far as I'm going to go. But the video I watched, I'm going to say maybe around 2016, 2017, said that the deal that LeBron got for his dance, that he had to pay 25 years in the league. And I didn't pay no attention. I'm like, ain't no motherfucker body playing 25 years in the league. LeBron's going to play 25 years. This ain't his last season. He's going to play at least 2 more. Just remember I said that. Just remember I say that. You can glorify him, all this, that, and third, because Lifetime Achievement Awards, it is what it is. I am, as a Laker fan, I am appreciative that LeBron James got us out of the irrelevant tank, particularly what I call the dark ages of the Lakers, particularly after Kobe Bryant retired. Those 5 years were horrible. I appreciate him for that. I definitely appreciate the 2020 title. Now, do I believe the Lakers would have won the chip after the if it wasn't for the pandemic stoppage? No, I don't. I actually believe the Clippers would have won the championship that year. That was the only year Kawhi was healthy, the full season. And the Clippers were kicking ass and taking names. And the ass they kicked the most was the Lakers that year. Yeah. Now, I truly believe that the Clippers would have won the 2020 title had it not been for the pandemic stoppage. But it is what it is. I appreciate the title nonetheless. But after that, come on now, we had a couple of years where the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs. And this is under LeBron's watch. How many years did the Lakers miss the playoffs when Magic was there? Zip.
0.
You know what I'm saying? How many years? Like, yeah, I mean, the last couple of years of Kobe's career, yeah, when you strip the team down and nobody's left, or Kobe ain't even on the court because he tears his ACL, that's a whole different story. You know, so I appreciate LeBron's tenure as a Laker because it brought us back to the forefront. But when you say statue for the Lakers, nigga, please. Nigga, please. Mm-hmm. He'll get his number retired. He's not getting a statue.
In a statue, yeah.
Because
he'll get his number retired.
And I'm the diehard Laker fan on this podcast. LeBron James doesn't mean as much to me as an all-time Laker. And I guarantee you, diehard Laker fans would agree with me 1,000%. We value Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, Byron Scott, AC Green more than we value LeBron James as a Laker. He's a greater player, clearly. But as a Laker, those 4 players that I mentioned to you accomplished way more, had way more bigger moments than LeBron James as a Los Angeles Laker. This isn't hate. I'm talking big facts. Ask any diehard Laker fan, who would you rather have, LeBron James or Robert Horry? You'd be surprised how quick you hear motherfuckers say, "Oh, Robert Horry."
I was about to text someone right now, but I think I already know it.
Text him. Who
I already know
would you rather have as a Laker, LeBron James or Byron Scott? You'd be surprised how many motherfuckers say Byron Scott.
I'll text him.
Or Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher.
His answer is gonna be LeBron, though. I'm telling you now. His answer is gonna be LeBron.
Is he your age?
Yeah.
Well, then I expect it to be LeBron. You got to give me a diehard Lakers fan who's at least a 90s baby. Who's at least a 90s baby.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
Actually, I could ask my dad.
Please ask your dad. And you have to put it as a Lakers fan. Who would you value more, LeBron James or any of those players that I asked? Now, Keith, I'll start with you because Hampton's texting. Where do you think LeBron James is going to end up?
Golden State.
You think so? You think Golden State?
Wait, Keith, do you know the 6 teams?
Nope.
Go ahead, name them for him.
It's the Heat, the Cavs, the Timberwolves, the Nuggets, and then surprisingly the Sixers. And
I forgot one.
Yeah.
The Knicks.
The Knicks. Yeah, it was the Knicks. But the Knicks just got off the list because they were
because when I heard the Knicks, I said, you got to get. I said, hey, LeBron can't do that. If the Knicks had a lost in the finals, LeBron's can't. Rich Paul said yesterday, if the Knicks didn't win the championship, we would be in New York.
Mm-hmm. That's why I forgot them on the list. That's why
the fact that the Knicks just won the chip, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So this is on the assumption that LeBron is going to take a heavy pay loss, right?
He didn't say that.
He didn't say that. The other teams, they need to be doing that.
I mean, every team that you just said are strapped for cash right now. All of them.
The Timberwolves did load up some cash. Sixers also load up some cash. So like they technically can sign. They can get LeBron.
Go ahead, Keith.
Man, I kind of that would be wild if you go to the fucking Sixers, bro. What? I mean, what do y'all think LeBron value at the moment? Just another ring chasing? Is that?
I mean, as long as he's not like your number one option, probably not your number two option either. He can still give you some value.
It depends. To me, it depends on which team signs him. Now, you could have also like Utah would pay him $100 million. Indiana would pay him $100 million. If you're talking about title contending teams, his value is definitely in question. The team that has the most money to offer him is Golden State. Now, all of this talk about it has to be Anthony Davis, has to be Washington just told y'all yesterday, 2 days ago, we're not fielding any trade offers for Anthony Davis. And I don't blame them because Washington actually has a respectable playoff team lineup that they could put out on the floor game one of next regular season that includes Anthony Davis. Facts. Ain't nobody, let me tell you something, ain't none of these teams out here finna do LeBron James no motherfucking favors just because his last couple of years in the league. Anthony Davis is not getting traded to the Warriors. But the Warriors still have the most money that they can pay him because Draymond Green declined the player option.
The thing is, Ron is 42, 43, but he's still a top 20 NBA player, bro.
Some people will say he's a top 10 NBA player.
So what you mean teams won't do him no favors? I think
I'm talking about as far as a team like Washington, as far as like because it's been publicly noted that, hey, the Golden State deal goes down if Anthony Davis becomes a Warrior, where they can have Steph, Clay, Dre. They can have Steph, Draymond, LeBron, and Anthony Davis, which means Jimmy Butler would be included in an Anthony Davis trade. For one, Washington Wizards have no interest in trading for Jimmy Butler, who ain't going to be ready to play until January. And Washington can offer Anthony Davis the most money. When it comes to a max contract, they can offer him a max contract up to $275 million. No other team can do that. I think any team in the NBA that would give Anthony Davis that type of contract would be stupid. I don't give the Wizards included, but the Wizards are trying to get their fan base back. They're trying to get interest in their team back. You maxed out Trae Young. You drafted AJ DeBonza. You still have Alex Sarnum on a rookie contract, and you can bring in AD. You actually have a playoff roster if health is not a factor. So to me, that cuts LeBron's options to Golden State, which I think he'll end up, Cleveland, or Miami. Because let's think about Philly for a second, right? We'll get into the Jaylen Brown just to the trade in a second.
Okay.
But think about it. You got a team now that has Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, and you got cameos by Joel Embiid. Outside of Edgecombe, which one of them people on that Philadelphia team is willing to take a backseat to LeBron or bow down to LeBron? Jaylen Brown's a Finals MVP, and Tyrese Maxey.
Who is bowing down to LeBron? I think LeBron wants to take a backseat. That's kind of what he did in LA. He changed up his whole game.
I don't think he wants to take a back seat, but I don't think he wants to be seen as a third option.
He might be a fourth option on that team, which is probably the best for his age.
But this is what I'm saying. No, we're saying that based on his age and the amount of time, the amount of work he's put in the NBA. Though the last person to realize that a player is not the same player they were is the player.
Bro, the more and more I chop it up with y'all about this, the more I kind of see him going to Philly, bro.
I don't see him going to Philly.
I mean, if he's trying to win a ring, I mean, go to the East. They just got Jaylen Brown. This would definitely ease off a lot of pressure on Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
And it will give LeBron less pressure too, playing with Maxey, JB, VJ Ekholm, who's a dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Then okay, well then let me ask you something. Why doesn't he just go back to Cleveland then? Because all of the same things that you just said,
like Philly. Cleveland ain't got the
why
juice
why
like
they
Philly.
have the ultimate juice? That's where he's from.
Yeah.
They have the ultimate juice. Everything that you just said about Embiid, Edgecombe, Maxey, and you ain't got to worry about Evan Mobley missing a bunch of games. Donovan Mitchell is a certified superstar. James Harden. But he'll probably be back on the team. Everything that you just said about Philly, he could do it at Cleveland, and that's the storybook ending.
You is right. You're damn right about that. But if he goes to Cleveland, where do you think that puts Cleveland?
Everybody's trying to catch up to the Knicks.
Yeah.
Catch up to the Knicks. The Knicks ain't that far away.
It doesn't matter. They're the champions. It doesn't matter. You're saying the Knicks aren't far away. You're saying that they're not far away, but they're at the top of the mountain. They're the king of the throne right now. I'm gonna say it again.
I don't think these teams looking at the Knicks like they scared.
They have, of course, they're looking at the Knicks.
Nah, I ain't gonna
Of course, they're looking at the Knicks. It's a copycat league. Of course, they're looking at the Knicks. They're looking at the Knicks and they're looking at the Spurs. Have your big man and surround him with shooters and 3-and-D guys. That's what they're looking at. I think LeBron. This is why I think he's going to end up with Golden State, because he'll be on a team. For one, he don't have to leave the state of California, because I mean that's why I say the only other place I see him going to is Cleveland, because that's where he's from. He don't want to leave the state of California. And then on top of that, Golden State would be a bunch of niggas around his age range that he can chop, that he can relate to. I'm keeping it a buck with you. That may sound funny, but I'm keeping it a buck with you. Yeah. Golden State is a bunch of niggas there that's around his age bracket. You can keep Jimmy Butler and not have AD. Jimmy Butler's older than Anthony Davis. He has more in common with LeBron outside of being a teammate.
Oh my!
My only if LeBron go to Golden State, they're not winning anything.
I don't know.
They're not.
They're not winning.
It'll be fun. But what did LeBron? What did Rich Paul say? Happiness.
Happiness. Yeah, he did say that. He did say that.
Steph, Jimmy, LeBron, KP. Oh yeah, that's AC. Yeah, you're right.
That sounds good in 2012.
Yeah, right. They might get 5th seed. Hey, but hold on. We were talking about LeBron, but how you feel about y'all moves, man? Y'all made like 4-5 moves.
Hold on. We're not. I mean, we ain't gonna bring the Lakers in it, but so much of this.
Let's talk about the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, the Snow Time Lakers. Are you joking?
No.
Are you joking? No, I'm not talking much about the Lakers.
Big Walker Kessler, man. The big three.
From the Los Angeles Celtics.
Bro, they try to call that a big three, bro. What?
That is not a big three.
That's a big three.
Big three or what?
Yeah, are you serious? You think that's a big three?
No, that's our 3 best players.
Hey, yo, Kess is nice. Y'all, I'm not even mad at the contract y'all gave him, but god damn, y'all offloaded so much.
Kessler can play some defense, but he got no offensive bag.
Bro, y'all gave them some shitter picks. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but but I'm going in order. Okay, I'm gonna go in order as far as these trades. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto Raptors, Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
They're my Eastern Conference
Back with the Raptors.
favorites. They're my Eastern Conference favorites.
They're the favorites.
If the NBA started right now, they'll be my favorite to take the East.
To come out the East.
Yes.
Tell me why. Tell us why.
Bro, honestly, bro, I think Scotty and Kawhi could be one of the best duos in the whole league, bro. I'm talking about offensive bag, and then they both can scrap up on defense. And think about the amount of different matchups and shit they can do. They can correspond, and you still got RJ Barrett, Emmanuel quickly. Like they got some players, and I didn't even mention Colin Merle Bowles, bro. Bro, they could be scrapped, bro. They could be clamping shit up, bro. Like if we talking about OG, they got two OGs.
Ooh.
Scotty and what you mean? Who? Scotty and Kawhi.
Hampton, your thoughts?
I actually just saw, like, before the pod started, I saw a very interesting graphic. They put OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges versus Kawhi and Scotty Barnes. And they were like, who would you rather have?
Talk to me.
Now, I think Scotty is probably the best defender out of the four of them. But I think collectively, I'm taking OG and Mikal.
Why?
I don't think Kawhi is the same defender as he used to be.
But that offensive bag, what?
I mean, Kawhi
was not playable most of the goddamn playoffs.
He gave them a really good year last year. But what about the year before that?
All right, we know he played like 40 games a year. We know healthy Kawhi is still a top 5 NBA player, bro.
Say that part again. Say that part again.
Please say it again.
All right, we know the conversation with Kawhi.
No, I just want to hear you say it again.
Say it again. I want you to
if healthy.
What's that first word you said?
5 player in the league. Yo.
What's that first word you said?
What was that?
I ain't glad I don't remember, bro.
It was if. And that's why collectively I'm taking OG and Mikal, because Mikal gonna play every fucking game. Every game. Yeah. OG, yes, he had some injuries, but he still, even was playing hurt, he was on the court.
Bro,
you're relying a lot on Scotty. You're relying a lot on Scotty there. A lot on Scotty.
Bro, I fuck with Scotty. I think Scotty could be one
I think Scotty Barnes is a damn good
player. Scotty's nice too. Scotty's nice.
Look, I think Scotty Barnes is a damn good player too. But let me ask you something. Do injuries go away as you get older? Kawhi Leonard just turned 35 years old on Monday. So Toronto traded away.
They trade BI and Grady Dick.
Man, it doesn't, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna extend. You're gonna put your faith in extension. Yes. I understand. I see. That's more of a loyalty thing, because even though he wasn't loyal to you after you won the championship, he dipped.
Yeah,
he went. He left. He could have had the whole. He could have had the whole fucking country in Canada had he stayed.
But look, check it out. Think about it from Toronto point of view. Okay. You never see a big free agent go to Toronto. They never have an opportunity to get a big time player because nobody wants to play in Canada, bro. Kawhi said he willingly wanted to go back to Toronto.
Kawhi is playing his options. Go ahead.
It was either Toronto or San Antonio, and he said he was going to give them a contract extension too. They won't go do shit with the team they had. They won't do nothing with BI leading them. He just had an awful playoff series. He was trash. I got people telling me they'll pick Devin Vassell over BI, bro. And they were taking valid points. So, bro, Toronto won't go do nothing. We have an opportunity to get one of the best players in the league, and we didn't really give up shit. BI, great nigga, a couple picks. I'm willing to take that chance, bro. I'm not gonna say the East is wide open, but for real, I don't think the Knicks is that scary, bro. In my opinion. I think other teams in the East feel like that.
You and the other teams in the East don't have to feel like that. The bottom line is the Knicks is the champs. And if you're Cleveland or Philadelphia or Atlanta or even San Antonio, who the Knicks got their ass up out of there, okay, cool. You talking about the Toronto doesn't have chances to get big name free agents. Kawhi Leonard is doing what's best for his pockets. because ain't nobody in the United States of America fitting to sign him to no contract extension when you barely play 40 games a year. You played 65 games this year, and credit to him for doing that on the year when it was a contract year.
Yeah.
See, how convenient is that? Now, look, I ain't going to front. I'm a Kawhi fan. When he's healthy, he is a top 5 player in the league. But the problem is that win resurfaces way too fucking much. Now, to me, the joyous part of Kawhi coming back is I got to relive some of these moments. Y'all check this out.
Wants me to say that it's kind of personal. Nah, I didn't receive no gear. Just by the time I walked,
I have a hat. He gave me one of the hats they had there, so I'll give you the hat back if you want it.
Yeah, just when I walk down the talk you. Yeah, I know that. He's like, oh man. Just
Both wins. Both wins.
I mean, it depends who I'm guarding.
This is a back-to-back honor. Please.
I'll play it for you.
You play it for me. Now, will you be playing it and you play it for me? Okay, good.
I guess I'll laugh and smile all day. Moment, yeah. For me to tell you about myself,
Just the one.
I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
That's the one right there.
Well, hold up. Listen to this first laugh, y'all. Listen.
If he wants me to say that, it's kind of personal. It's personal.
All right, I got you. I got you.
I ain't never seen a dude make it look painful to laugh, bro. All right, hold up. I got to do it one more time. I'm sorry. I got to do it one more time. My bad. Forgive me, y'all. I got to do this one more time.
Fun guy.
He's back.
Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, there's just more questions you have to ask in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
What is that? I'm sorry. It's not funny, right? I mean, what? Do you have any comments at all? What just happened? It's like not even a laugh. It's like an outburst. It's like if someone is saying five shows and laughs like that, you're gonna punch him in the face. Punch him.
That's the first thing I thought about when I said, "Oh, Kawhi's back in Toronto." And now, finally, Jaylen Brown. Now, this is the trade. This is the trade that fucked me up. Jaylen Brown
out of there
gets traded from the Boston Celtics. Does he get traded to the Western Conference? No. Does he get traded to Miami? No. Does he get traded to a team in the Midwest? No. Jaylen Brown gets traded up just a little bit up I-95 to the Philadelphia 76ers. For what, you may ask?
I'll be back.
Jaylen Brown gets traded for Paul George.
I'm going to be back right quick.
All right.
Okay. Jaylen Brown gets traded for Paul George.
Bruh.
And some draft picks. Hampton.
Bruh. When I tell you I was so confused and lost, I'm like, I had to make sure I was reading my sources correctly. Because I was like, you traded away your finals MVP, someone who was almost regular season MVP, for someone who almost about to retire in like 3 years. Paul George also still isn't really fully staying healthy the entire season either right now. He's not. But you get someone who doesn't need the ball as much as maybe Jaylen Brown did, and that can complement Jason Tatum. Sure, you can do that. Jaylen Brown, though, he's literally in his prime right now. Like, and he still can get better. Like, and the one team you trade away to is your biggest rival that isn't the Lakers.
That just walked you down from a 3-1 deficit.
Like they just beat you. Like, and it wasn't like, oh, he requested to go there. You said y'all can have him. And not only that, the Sixers, they fleeced you. Like, you originally approached them and said, we want BJ and Paul George and some picks. And they're saying, oh, we can't do that, but we can give you Paul George and the picks. And you, as the Celtics organization, said yes. What? You got to stand your ground and say VJ is in the trade, or it's not happening. Like, if the Sixers are fully healthy, their starting lineup is better than your starting lineup. And y'all just let that happen. Like, ridiculous. And Jaylen Brown went live to talk about it too. Did you see that?
About to play some of it.
Okay, good. Because that shit was funny.
That just lets you know that the Celtics had no leverage. Okay, that lets you know that the Celtics had no leverage in this trade. They had done so. The Celtics played this trade all wrong. For starters, they devalued Jaylen Brown. You know, they let everybody in the woodworks come out and devalue Jaylen Brown to the point where at the beginning, like you said, yeah, we want VJ in the trade. And the Sixers like, after a couple weeks pass by, well, according to all these motherfuckers that's talking, analytically, he's the 7th best player on the team.
Yeah.
And that bullshit. So the Celtics got what they deserved. Because for starters, and I hope Jaylen Brown realizes this, and like this was my one issue with Jaylen Brown, while you're coming and you're beefing with Stephen A. Smith and all other major media pundits. I mean, I understand there are a lot of ways, there are a lot of parts in media that is unethical, but the unfortunate part is the reason the information is coming out from the Boston Celtics. It's the Boston Celtics that's putting all of this information out. It's not Stephen A. Smith. It's not Fox News. It's not MSNBC. It's not CBS News. It's not ESPN. It is the organization you play for. That for time and time again, whenever you talk about trade rumors and the Boston Celtics, your name is the first one that comes up. So, and I'm glad that he mentioned that in what he was talking about. Let's take a quick listen.
I will say there was definitely a message being sent, and that message was received. I wasn't thrilled with the amount of respect that was showed during this process. You know, I think there was a bit of a lack of respect. I think it was fine at one point, and then out of nowhere, things just kind of went left. You know, I think Brad is probably getting a lot of the criticism. I wasn't thrilled the way he facilitated some of the conversations, but I definitely think there's more to it. I will say there was definitely a message being sent.
Okay. Hampton, what's your thoughts about that?
I mean, I understand his frustrations a lot. Like, there was like among like almost the entire organization, there was like a lot of lack of respect. Like, even like going into the season, like, oh, Jason Tatum's out, we're tanking this year.
That's
like,
the way it was received. Absolutely.
Like, and Jaylen Brown kind of just took that as like, I'm still here. Like, I am just as good, if not better, than Jason Tatum. I'm not gonna say like I'm better, but like we're basically on the same level. And he still carried y'all to the number 2 seed. And this lack of disrespect still came to the end of the season when playoffs were happening. Oh, Jason Tatum's back. Let's now run the offense through him again. Like, I didn't just carry you guys the entire year.
Let's peep this out.
Mm-hmm. First chat. Boston, they packed me up. Boston, they packed me up, my boy. God. First chat. Boston, they packed me up.
That's all you got for that one? Yeah, but Boston packed you up while you were still a resident. Let's see.
Now you need a clip about him talking about practice.
Hey, yo, what the?
Boston, they packed me up, my boy. God. Out of there. Boston, they packed me up.
You know, I need a clip of them doing what?
You need a clip of him trying to go to the gym. Because he talked about that on the live stream too. He tried to go into like the organization. His card was already declined. Like he can no longer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was like he saw the news and he was out, but then he wanted to get a workout in. So then he tried to go to like the Celtics facility and go in their gym. Card said nope, doesn't work. Decline.
That's even more dirtball.
Like they wasted no time moving him.
Look what you see right here.
Oh, yeah. Y'all should tune into that.
Yeah, y'all should definitely tune into that. But keep this out.
You will not find a single Boston folk Boston, who agrees with this trade in that city.
I hate it.
Facts.
I did Kane's Insight Live. It's a Miami Hurricane show at 6:30 yesterday, or following Senegal, Belgium, which was bonkers. Didn't talk Miami Hurricanes. It was just all Jaylen Brown.
You got it. You got it.
I mean, what is this trade? Dude, that is an offer that if I were a troll GM, I would have concocted just to waste Brad Stevens' time.
Dan, let me ask you something. If a team called up the Philadelphia 76ers and they said, we will take Paul George and that contract, but we're giving you nothing in return, not a single thing, would the Sixers have said yes?
It's a great question because Paul George is supremely washed, okay? Cheated last year, got caught cheating, and then made the excuse that or the explanation that he's dealing with mental stuff. So whatever we've previously described in a less tolerant and polite culture as a head case in sports, Paul George told you he got suspended because of reasons that he was taking care of his mind because he was feeling frail, and also as a basketball player cannot be trusted anymore to play well. Is not another version of Jaylen Brown, is a washed, old, expensive former Jaylen Brown. Ton of miles on the Paul George.
My bad. We got that. It's coming. That's what happens when I sometimes switch windows. My bad. But basically, you see what the reaction is. The reaction. Hold on, I'm just gonna reload the whole.
Paul George.
Really? It's gonna come back on when I decide you for they mothers. I mean, but oh Lord, I ain't going all the way back here.
You will not find a agrees with this trade in that city.
I hate it.
Antetokounmpo, and there being about 10 guys like that in the NBA. Paul George was one of them, sort of almost, with Indiana a long time ago. Ton of miles on that particular body and mind. But a couple of things I want to cover here because I find some things here genuinely confusing. One of them being this. Boston Celtics management is not dumb. Okay, this is not the Dallas Mavericks management. This is a management with a track record, and this is a general manager who said to himself, I don't want to be the coach of this team. I want to be the boss of this team, and is out ahead of everybody on the numbers. Is a prodigy, is a boy wonder, is still someone I think of as young Brad Stevens because he came to us so young. That person just did something that's being universally panned. And my question to the group here is everyone else right? Or does Brad Stevens think he knows something that no one else knows? Haberstroh's the only one I saw. And Jeremy, I don't want to read from this article. Numbers make people's head hurt, but leave the room, please, and go to the whiteboard and just crunch for us what it is that Haberstroh is writing here. But one of the stats from Haberstroh that would make me think that Brad Stevens thinks he knows something that no one else knows and makes Brad Stevens say, nah, next to Tatum, I can find a number 2 who's not that expensive and cheap and isn't a top 5 pick. And I'll make Peyton Pritchard that because we, the Celtics, have a way, the way we're playing basketball, we'll find a cheaper number 2 and he'll be efficient. But this number, the Celtics, when Jaylen Brown did not play, 36-6 in the last 3 seasons. The Celtics must think that they know something to get that out of locker room, a finals MVP, as addition by subtraction, because that being the best offer for Jaylen Brown, I'm not willing to believe that the league doesn't believe that Jaylen Brown has any real value.
Okay. Well, Boston was also pretty good without Jason Tatum most of this season. So I think you can counter that argument fairly easily. Look, what you're saying can absolutely be right. In fact, I do not doubt that inside of Boston's front office, they have conviction that they're going to improve on their team and they're going to survive this. And we may not see the full vision. Maybe they do something with the picks, whatever. They could internally subscribe to the analysts that had Jaylen Brown as the 7th best player on their team.
Well, that was Brad Stevens.
The fact remains, this is an all-NBA second-team player, and they could believe all those things. What is this return, or lack thereof, I should say?
The trade is not a surprise. This is what makes it different from the Luka one, but the noise around it is similar in that I'm just stunned that the consensus is this is dumb. This is just, how can the Boston Celtics be so dumb is something that's echoing across the country in a way that just knocked that soccer victory because people are so shocked, not by him being traded, because with Luka, it's just the shock of how do you trade that? That's not what happened here. What happened here is everyone is shocked by how shitty a return that is for a finals MVP. And is it possible? I will ask you guys again. Is it possible that the Celtics know something here about the future of basketball the way they did 3 years ago when they gamed the system and just took 53s a game and won the championship, where they're saying, no, Jaylen Brown, that's a bad contract now.
Yeah, but so you acquired what Bill Simmons dubbed the 2nd worst contract in the league. They could be envisioning a future that has them at the forefront. What part of Paul George reminds you, connotes future? What it's a Paul George of this. They only got 2 picks. The plan cannot be Paul George.
And you know what? And the thing about it is, Hampton, is that the Paul George of it all is the part that stuns me. Those 2 first-round picks, they're really just swaps.
Yeah.
They're really pick swaps. This just lets you know that Boston had no leverage. They had no leverage. They swung for the fence with Giannis and they missed.
Yep.
They had no leverage, and the fact that Jaylen Brown's was being devalued unfairly, he was being devalued unfairly, and it came back and bit Boston in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad Jaylen Brown got out front and said, yo, I never asked to be traded, because that was kind of the damage control that people who were trying to speak up for the Celtics were trying to say. He demanded to be traded. The first thing Jaylen Brown said is that, I ain't want to be traded.
Yeah.
They traded me. Now, let's watch a little bit more. Let's watch a little bit more from this. Let me see. Let's watch a little bit more from this, from my favorite PM podcast, which is Nightcap. I love Nightcap. To me, my favorite podcast. Now check this out.
All 4 sound bites so we can provide context, because we like to provide context. Here's Jaylen Brown on Brad Stevens and Boston.
Message was received. I wasn't thrilled with the amount of respect that was showed during this process. You know, I think there was a bit of a lack of respect. I think it was fine at one point, and then out of nowhere, things just kind of went left. You know, I think Brad is probably getting a lot of the criticism. I wasn't thrilled the way he facilitated some of the conversations, but I definitely think there's more to it. Chat, there's definitely more to it. I just wish that the more to it could have been explained to me, because if the more to it was explained, I think I would have understood. I thought I earned respect enough to get that explanation, but hey, obviously I was wrong. Hey, but that's life. We move on. One thing I wish in this whole process, you know, and it's good to get it out the way so we can move forward. I wish that my integrity and character haven't been attacked so much during this whole process.
Here's Jaylen Brown on anonymous sources.
I could stand up for myself, which I've been doing. You know, I feel like that's a narrative that people have been using for a long time to try to attack me and my character. I could rebuttal. But what I really want to say to this is we got to stop with the anonymous. We got to stop with the anonymous sources chat. Like, I'm tired of these damn anonymous sources. He's like anonymous executive, anonymous source, Colin Coward, Bobby Marks, Stephen A. Smith. Anonymous sources is saying anything. I think y'all are the sources. And if not, y'all shouldn't even say it if it's something that's this ridiculous. But we got to stop. Like, at one point, this is a part of the reason why I started streaming in the first place, because they use anonymous sources to hide behind how they actually feel, or to hide behind things that could be controversial, or to hide behind things that are, you know, are examples of bigotry. So this is an example of one, but this is not the first time. Stephen A. Smith said the same thing a couple years ago. And he was like, it's not me. This is our anonymous source. And Bobby Marks said the same, it's not me. It's my anonymous source. Colin Coward said the same thing, it's not me. It's my anonymous source. But they don't see how much damage that can do. And now I got to answer questions to, like, my character and being a child. This is my life. Keep it basketball. Nobody has a problem. People think I have a problem with people critiquing my performance. Critique my performance all you want. But the line gets crossed. And then they want to act like the line doesn't get crossed. The line is being crossed here.
All right, before we go any further, let's take the first one where he says, with the Brad Stevens situation, he thought he had earned and played well enough to get a respect and be offered an explanation. I got a simple explanation. They were not going to play two guys to the end of their contracts, $300 million apiece. Mm-hmm. They value Jason Tatum more than they value you. Mm-hmm. Joe, it's really that simple.
It is.
It's really that simple, Ocho. Because guess what? If you got two guys that's making $300 million on a contract, and they're 1 year apart, and they both play well, what are they expecting in their next contract? $400 million. So you want me to have $800 million tied up in two guys? Mm-hmm. It was never going to happen.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is that the Boston Celtics always viewed Jason Tatum more favorable. They felt that he was the better player. And like he said, and we're gonna get to this. Jason Tatum is right here. Jason Tatum color between the lines. If you think your family got drama, wait till you see Little Brother on Netflix. You got John Cena playing a big-time real estate.
Oh, hell no, bro. You know, I ain't getting no free advertisement out of me unless y'all pick up this podcast, you motherfuckers. Yeah, Netflix, you want Sports Plus Life? Let's talk business.
I told you.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
Man, hey, listen. I love JB, bro. Like, I was once his teammate, Uncle Ocho, for a very, very short period of time. I did a 10-day with Boston. This was the last part of my career. And I got to know JB pretty well. I think he articulates himself very well. You know what I mean? I think he's a hell of a player.
What'd you say, Hampton?
I said you got to know him pretty well in 10 days? That's...
I mean, you never know how much somebody conversates with somebody because you got to think about it. You know how you ever, I mean, while you still, you're still young yourself, but have you ever seen somebody younger than you? But have you ever heard the term, he's young, but he got an old soul?
Yeah.
Those type of people resonate with their elders.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not more than that. But in regards to their conversation, I agree. Look, two things can be true. Because I believe when Ocho talks, he hits the nail right on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon is right in regards to you ain't paying two players over $300 million. Both of those contracts, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum's contracts are bad contracts.
Mm-hmm.
You got a championship out of it. You may not have reached your max. See, that's why everybody is so fucked up about it. Because not only should you really have not traded him, but you may not have reached your ceiling with those two as a duo. Because you're talking about two guys who are still in their 20s, two guys who are top 10, top 15 players in the league on one team who have played together their entire careers.
Mm-hmm.
Jaylen Brown coming in the league in 2016, Jason Tatum coming in 2017. So the money aspect is fine, but it reaches another level. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, it reaches another level. Let's watch.
And I wish him nothing but luck and the best in Philly. But this is why I asked y'all the other day, I'm like, man, they're going to have a problem with guys podcasting because now we get to hear everything that's going on with inside of Boston and how they really feel about JB, but we get to feel his thoughts to where, his point of view to where he can kind of relay it to us or convey it to us in a way to where we can kind of understand, man, this man ain't crazy, bro. He understands, the talent that he has. And man, he's very articulate when he's on this stream and people really pay attention. Hey, he making a difference, bro. He making a difference. I think it's going to be hard though to continue to let everybody have a voice like this.
Well, you have to understand also, Uncle Joe, certain players can have a voice. You got to be that boy to be able to do what Jaylen Brown is doing. You can't just be anybody and not showing up on the court on Sunday, Monday, or whatever you play, and then have something to say on a goddamn podcast. Honestly, you really don't have nothing to talk about. And because Jaylen Brown is so good, and the fact that he has a voice, and they can't control the narrative, they don't like that. You know what? We don't like this. We have a player that is really good that get paid a lot of money, and we can't control him.
That part right there. There it is. Ding, 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 ding. That part.
Yeah.
Shannon is right about the financial part. Right. You ain't paying. It's not that they can't pay two players that contract because it's not like you doling out $300 million per year per each player.
Yeah.
Those contracts are signed. The $300 million comes over the time period of your contract. It's not that they can't do it. Would they be strapped for cash? Of course. Not that they can't do it. It says to them, it's not worth it because of what Ocho Cinco just said. They can't control him. He's outspoken. He speaks his mind. He's a black man outspoken that's in Boston, which I always have called, even though I've never been to Boston. My father went to college in Boston. I heard the stories from him, plus watching all the docs on Bill Russell and things of that nature. Boston, to me, is Mississippi North. They don't want that shit in Boston, Massachusetts. The financial part, okay, yeah, cool. The fact of the matter is, it's a lot of teams that's going to come up with those financial problems because of the way because these contracts keep going up and up and up. They need to go back to some old CBA rules because while you know what it irks me about the NBA is that players' lack of wanting to stay with the same team. Well, it's getting just as guilty with the organization.
Yeah,
they don't want to pay motherfuckers, so it's a 50-50. But with Jaylen Brown is one of the best players in the NBA, and he doesn't get the shine not because of his game, but because he's opinionated. He's a very intelligent young man who's opinionated, who's conscious, and they want to give Jaylen Brown the shut up and dribble treatment. My only issue with Jaylen Brown is why you be. I understand. I understand what you're saying about Stephen A. Smith and thinking stuff is unethical, but my issue with Jaylen Brown when it comes to Stephen A. Smith is the information he's getting, whether it's anonymous source or not. The Boston Celtics are making this public information.
Yeah.
You beefing with the people who's reporting about it, but the Celtics are putting it out there to be reported. Now, if this never came from if the Boston Celtics came out and said, yeah, we never wanted to trade Jaylen Brown, if they straight up denied everything that Stephen A. Smith and every other major media pundit said about Jaylen Brown, then you got me. Then you got me. But that's not the case. And when it comes to anonymous sources, well, I can see both sides of the fence because Shannon Sharp brings up something. We're not going to watch that whole video. Shannon Sharp said something later on in the video where he says, you know, a lot of great things have come from anonymous sources as well. A lot of lives have been saved from anonymous sources. And if an anonymous source comes out and says, hey, Jaylen Brown is an awesome player, or any other athlete or person is if you get positive news from an anonymous source, nobody's going to complain about it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it works in both ways. It works both ways. But the fact of the matter is that the Boston Celtics did Jaylen Brown dirty. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. They showed him no respect. They clearly, of course, they valued Jason Tatum over him because Jason Tatum shut the fuck up. And then people are trying to say, well, JT really didn't want. I don't want to hear what JT. I don't want to hear nobody speak for JT. He's a grown ass man. Speak for yourself. Because as far as I'm concerned, my guess would be the Celtics probably let Jason Tatum know what was fitting to happen, and they probably just said, "Don't say nothing. Be quiet. Whatever they say about you, fuck it. Just go on with your summer trip. We'll see you at training camp." Because I told you this, I've told you guys this the last couple of shows. If you ask me, and I've watched both players their entire career, which player would I have? Which player would I rather have? Either Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown? I'm picking Jaylen Brown. Because while Jason Tatum is a better offensive player, slightly, Jaylen Brown is a hell of a better defensive player, and he's more durable. And there's only a year age difference in them. That's it. Jaylen Brown 29, Jason Tatum 28. So if you would have asked me who would I pick between the two, I'm picking Jaylen Brown all day, every day. Because he's the better all-around player. To me, that's my opinion. Now, if to those who would say I would pick Jason Tatum because of this, that, and the third, I would not. I respect it. But I've seen these two players play. It's not an accident that Jaylen Brown got Eastern Conference Finals MVP. It's not an accident that Jaylen Brown got NBA Finals MVP, particularly for the way that he guarded Luka. He shut Luka down. He was viewed as the Finals MVP not for what he did on the offensive end, but for what he did on the defensive end against Luka Doncic. For the same reason why Kawhi Leonard was seen as the 2014 NBA Finals MVP when the Spurs beat Miami for what he did against LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, not for what he did on the offensive side of the ball. It's just that Jaylen Brown has proven himself to be just as good as an offensive player. So, I think JB just needs to drop the beef with the media personalities, and just for one, realize. Well, he just did realize publicly how Boston did him dirty.
Yeah.
And say, fuck Mississippi North. You going to Philadelphia. You have walked into a beautiful I was not thinking about Philadelphia being a threat to win the East until Jaylen Brown got traded for them. And I was like, all you gave up was Paul George? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you said Paul George and VJ Edgecombe and maybe a couple other players, I'd be like, oh damn, Paul George was it?
Mm-hmm.
All you gave up was Paul George. That's it.
The bench got a little better too.
That's it though.
Mm-hmm.
You gave up Paul George, and you still got Maxey and Edgecombe and cameos by Embiid. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And Keith's talking about some Toronto, man, motherfuck Toronto after what the fuck the Sixers just pulled off. To me, the Eastern Conference, it goes this: New York, Boston. We'll see how Miami fills out. I said New York, Boston. New York, Philadelphia.
So you still got Boston at high? Whoa.
No, I'm sorry. New York, Philadelphia. I'm sorry.
I agree with that. I agree. But yeah, I don't know what Boston doing. Boston, they actually I think my personal opinion is I don't think Boston is going into the analytics. I think they wrote the analytics and they believe what they wrote, that it goes Jason Tatum, then Derek White. I don't know why you think that's the case. Has Jaylen Brown not been playing well that you believe that? I also saw that they truly do believe that in the coming years, Peyton Pritchard will be better than Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown was even lower than Peyton Pritchard. And I was like, that's your opinion. That we'll see what happens.
I hope Boston falls flat on their fucking face. I'm here for it. Fuck Boston. Mm-hmm. Fuck Boston and the way they play basketball and the way they do business. And it's not surprising to me because Boston's a racist ass town. And they definitely don't like opinionated black dudes. The greatest winner in NBA history, Bill Russell, as much as he was winning for them, they broke in his house and they shit in his house. They shit on his carpet. The greatest winner ever who wore Boston Celtics. Man, don't get me started on fucking fuck Boston. Fuck a Boston. Fuck the Red Sox. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck the Patriots. Fuck the Bruins. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I'm not going to say and fuck Boston out is New Edition. I love New Edition. Other than that, fuck Boston. And Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg, you're right. Other than that, fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Give a fuck about Boston. They would say, if anybody ask me, hey, you just want a free trip to Boston, I'm like, can I get the money instead? Give a fuck about Boston. And if you're from Massachusetts and you listen to this and I offended you, so now how about that? So what? And I got friends who's from Massachusetts. Hope they ain't watching. Because I will say this: fuck Boston, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. If we ever get famous off the show, I hope they replay this clip. Fuck them! Now, say how I really feel. I just said it with my chest. Fuck a Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck that bitch-ass leprechaun, too.
All right.
Yes, yeah. Jaylen Brown. And the thing is, Jaylen Brown has been my favorite player on the Celtics for quite some time. I'm glad he's the fuck out of Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm glad he's the fuck out of Boston. Go ahead. Do your thing, JB.
Mm-hmm.
Do your thing. Now, if LeBron wants to pull a bitch-made move and go to Philadelphia, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just glad he ain't a Laker no more. But yeah, as far as Jaylen Brown, be glad you the fuck out of Boston, man. I understand that. I understand they are the first team that gave him an opportunity to play in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely get it. Everlasting respect lies there. Everlasting respect lies there. But over the years came. Here's the crazy part about it. As the years progressed and you became a better player, they showed you least and least and least respect. That doesn't make any sense. Jaylen Brown has improved his basketball game every year since he's been in the league, and his respect has declined. Why is that? Because he's an opinionated black man in the city of motherfucking Boston, aka Mississippi North. And we have a player that you think is his equal. Some people may think he's better, and Jason Tatum, who shuts the fuck up.
He shuts up and dribbles.
He shuts up and motherfucking dribbles. Show your son, Jason. He's a cute little jigaboo.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get your deals with Jaylen Brown. Like you know what the knock on Jaylen Brown was before. This is how we move the goalposts for people who look like us. You know what they said about Jaylen Brown before the draft? What the knock on him was?
What?
They said he was too smart to play basketball.
Mm.
Now, when it came to black people playing NFL quarterback or even in the NBA, what did they say about black people?
I don't know what they say.
They said we weren't smart enough.
Mm.
Now you have a brother Jaylen Brown who's made speeches at Yale, MIT. He's too smart to play basketball. Really? This is a first. That was a first. Where you found a black athlete who's too smart to play a sport. That's a first. That was a first for me. Man, salute to you, Jaylen Brown, for getting the fuck out of Boston. Go to a real city like Philadelphia where they're going to treat you good and they're going to respect you, my boy. Now, I tell you what, you can't come across like garbage because Philadelphia don't play no mother.
They don't play that.
Oh, no. I'm a descendant of Philadelphians, okay? My mother's from Philadelphia. Half my family's in Philadelphia. I talked to my cousin from Philadelphia a couple days ago when the trade happened. They don't fuck around in Philly, but you're a real one. So they're going to love you. And I'm happy for you. So now, Hampton, we got to get to that part of Talking Ish. And I sent our third party a link.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. I like it.
Oh, wait. We got to talk about the new NBA rule that might happen.
Oh, yes. Please tell me about that. I did tell you say that for the show. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted you to tell me. I haven't heard anything about this.
Right. So do you watch any of the G League games?
Rarely. I'm not going to lie to you.
All right. So the G League does something with their free throws. And they like to call it the free throw rule. It's the one free throw rule. Because they want play to be continuous and they want less stoppage time. So it doesn't matter if it's an and one, you're fouled on a jump shot, a layup, or a three-pointer. You shoot one free throw, and it's all those points. So if you get fouled from behind the arc, it's a three. You shoot one free throw, you make it, you get 3 points.
Really?
So they're not gonna put it in the NBA yet, but this summer league, they're gonna try to introduce the one free throw rule. So if it has some success, they're going to vote on it at the end of this upcoming season, and it might get implemented in the following NBA season.
Interesting. Okay. No, I hadn't heard about that. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be met with heavy resistance.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I say that is because let's say you foul somebody shooting a 3-point shot. They miss the shot, but they make 1 out of 3 free throws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part that I find sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad idea, but do I think that will get passed? I'd be surprised if that got passed in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm waiting for is for them to implement some big 3 rules. which is the 4-point shot.
I've seen that too.
I'm waiting for that.
And it keeps getting every year. It keeps getting denied though.
And then the only reason why I believe it gets denied is because it's from the Big Three. I believe if the NBA had a thought about that shit and they had actually implemented it in gameplay, I believe, because I mean, back in the day, this is before your time, MTV used to have a basketball game called Rock and Jock Basketball. Bricklayers versus the Violators. They used to have a 10-point shot. But with the Big Three being an actual legit league that gets mainstream airplay with the 4-point shot, I'm surprised that hasn't. Well, I'm not surprised that it hasn't made its way in the NBA, because the NBA doesn't like to give the Big Three credit for anything. And that's only because Ice Cube doesn't follow the gatekeepers. I'm being dead serious. That's the only reason why. Because when the Big Three first started, the Big Three in the NBA would give each other credit. But when Ice Cube said no to somebody, some gatekeeper, and then all of a sudden, NBA don't say shit about the Big Three. And then on top of that, at last year's Big Three All-Star game, guess who played in the Big Three All-Star game as a guest appearance?
Who?
Jaylen Brown.
I do remember seeing that. I do remember seeing
Jaylen Brown against everything the NBA stood for, but he fucked with Q.
I do remember that.
The first ever active NBA player to play in a Big Three game, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that has to do with gatekeeping and all of that. Because one of the people, when because when the Big Three first started, the first 2-3 seasons, they would look at players from the Big Three and they would give them contracts from the NBA to the NBA. Rashad McCants, Joe Johnson. Even though Joe Johnson was a multiple-time All-Star, he was seen at the end of his career. He went to the Big Three and he showed out. Next thing you know, he signed with the Detroit Pistons.
Remember that.
Yeah. So, it's just that's just how shit goes. But I'm surprised, like, as far as the free throw thing goes, just because what if good 3-point shooter gets fouled taking a 3, but he's a slightly above average free throw shooter?
You got to work on your free throws then.
I mean, I feel you. But again, I'm surprised that the 4-point shot hasn't been instituted. And they're not going to do it because because everybody knows that if the NBA brings in the 4-point shot, everybody say, "Oh, the Big Three, that you can't escape that." You know what I'm saying? Big Three have been around for damn near a decade. You can't. As a matter of fact, Big Three just went on the market, as it can be traded. You can buy stocks in it now. It's public.
Wow.
That just happened right before the season started. So if that happens, you can't deny that with the Big Three, and the NBA ain't trying to have that.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Like, the best we're gonna get is it's gonna be there during the All-Star game. That's the best it's gonna be.
I could see that. I could see them implementing that during an All-Star game. But then again, well, this past All-Star game, they actually gave a fuck. Shout out to Wemby for that. Because Wemby set the tone for that. But anyway, Hampton, we done spent 2 hours talking about sports on a talking-ish day, bruh. The fuck? Fridays we talk about these current events, bruh. Where we supposed to go to for current events?
Supposed to go to our man Eddie Griff, man.
Our man Eddie, what you got for us?
Welcome to another stall on the internet where we give it to you straight, no chaser. All right, off the top, President Trump went in on the trannies, or as I like to call them, transformers with more than meets the eye, if you know what the fuck I mean. Or the Decepticons. Anyway, he was clowning them about them winning the gold in the weightlifting contest. Check it out.
Drops him, and she's like devastated for the rest of her life. And then a guy comes along who transitioned. That's the term. I've gotten very good at that term. I used to take a lot of heat for my definition of the movement over. But he transitioned. He was a poor, very poor, bottom of the line, male weightlifter. But now he's a female weightlifter. And he looked at the amount. I think it was like 210 pounds or something like that. Well, that's a lot for a woman, but not that much for a man. You could do it with one hand. And he goes, looks down at the weight. I think he did a few things for emphasis. And he won the medal. And everyone said, oh, isn't that wonderful? Are we crazy? Men should not be able to participate.
And this one time, I'm going to agree with him.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane, you big, hairy motherfucker. You handsome bitch. That's what you is. You's a handsome hoe. You's a handsome hoe. You transition to what? To a it. You still can't have no children. Hey, what, they cut you, folded in and made a out of it? You some sick motherfuckers. You sick. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hampton, sir.
I mean, for one, he used the wrong pronouns. He kept saying he. I don't know if they go by he anymore. I'm sorry. I tried.
All I'm gonna say is this. No, go ahead. Finish up.
Yeah, I don't see how you can compete, honestly. Like, if we are gonna have like people transitioning, like, you just need to be like in your own division or like your own league. Like, there's too many factors, whether it's testosterone or hormones, that doesn't make an even playing field. It's just not okay.
I got to go with what Eddie said on this one. I don't agree with Trump much, particularly with his this last term in the White House, but I agree with him 1,000% in that. And matter of fact, I go as far as willing to say he actually was funny when he was making his motherfucking speech. He actually was quite funny because that's real shit. No, if you were born a man, what the fuck are you? And you transition to a woman, whatever. You should not be competing in sports against women because your natural genetic code still exists, and that's not fair to the natural born women who are competing athletes. You handsome bitch, like Eddie Griffin said. Nah, bruh. Nah. I agree with Trump 1,000% with that. Fuck, and I'm glad that they just denied you. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
When the Supreme Court just denied that shit? Good. Because come on now, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing where we're trying to get away from the actual God-given naturalism of a person being born a male or a female? What are we doing? This ain't the test tube motherfucking Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't the genetically repaired Olympics or any other competition. No. If you was born with a dick and you choose to have a pussy, you have disqualified yourself from qualifying in any competitions against people who was naturally born with a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
If you was born with a pussy and choose to have a penis, what's y'all problem? Because pussy is wonderful. What the fuck is y'all problem? Man, nigga, what? Man, if I was born a girl, I would probably like girls. I'm just saying.
Welcome back to NNN, where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Let's continue with the Trump man. I think he just signed his death warrant with this one. They was asking how come the gas prices wasn't going down, and Trump called out every oil company by name. Chevron, Exxon, BP, all of them. Check it out.
Are concerned that there is price gouging going on, taking advantage of the crisis. Sir, can you elaborate on that?
So it's ExxonMobil, it's Chevron, it's Shell, it's BP, to a lot of them, the gasoline or the oil prices have come down so much, and we are not seeing anything at the pump by comparison to what it should be. We should be, in my opinion, at $2.25 right now at the pump.
We know how the oil companies play, and he put them on blast. Be looking for that ride in Dallas in a convertible. Coming right up. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Wait a minute now. Let me find out Orange 8 is actually on some righteous shit.
Hold on. We're supposed to be at 225.
You heard me? That's the part. That's the part that got me, right?
That's very interesting.
The lowest jump that I seen today was 339.
I think I saw 358 as well.
At 339, it's a jump, the marathon joint right off of Broad Street. 330, that's the lowest I seen. But Trump said 225. Boy. Hey. Damn, that's all I'm gonna say. Now, this is the information that I need from this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, let me find out. He 2 for 2 right now.
No, you know why this information? Because the information just came out of how many billions of dollars he just made at the expense of motherfucking of people like us. Not saying black, but just regular Americans. That's the reason why he dropping dimes on all these motherfuckers. Because motherfucking information about him just came out. But thus far, this is information I need from you.
President Trump has hotels in his brain, according to Obama. Check it out.
I'd ask him what it is that
the obsession.
The obsession.
I know what it is.
I obviously, have a room in his head,
Rent free. You do everything with grace.
A suite in his head. But the thing about it is that was always clear to me. Look, but first of all, when I was president, the last thing I had time to do was worry about what
somebody said,
or what my predecessor did. They're gone. I've got work to do.
You locked in.
It's hard to describe if you're doing the job right. Every day you've got 5-10 things that are real hard.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he living rent free in your motherfucking head. Because you just won't let motherfucking Obama be Obama. You just, every time you do something you think you did better than him, you got to bring up that name. Or something go wrong in your administration, you still blaming him for it. So yeah, he living rent free in your motherfucking head. We'll be right back after this drink.
Well, sir.
I mean, Obama got a point. Like I'm no longer the president anymore. Like there was a president even before me. I mean, like right after us, like between you being the president again, like why do you keep bringing me up? Like I'm just living my life, or at least trying to be living my life. Like you got to be doing something wrong with your job. Like he brings up a really good point. Like, do you not have other things to be worried about? Like, you must have 5-10 different things to be worried about. Obama really one of those things? It's crazy.
That's what you got from that?
I mean, Obama also look old. But that's a different point.
While everything that you said was valid, the first thing that just came to my mind is All the Smoke podcast got Barack Obama.
I did think that too.
A Get High Weed Smoking podcast.
Yeah.
And trust me, I ain't throwing no shade on it. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Y'all got Barack Obama, Steven Jackson, and Matt Barnes got Barack Obama to do an interview?
Hey man, they got crazy pool.
Really?
They got the pool.
Barack went to All the Smoke and didn't go to Club Shay Shay, the Stephen A. Smith show, Motherfucking Gil's Arena, all the smoke got Barack Obama. Really? Boy, I'm wondering what favors had to be put in for them to get him. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I will defer to everything that you said in regards to the points that he made, because you are absolutely right. But that's the part that got me. Y'all niggas got Barack Obama? Really? Hampton, we got a chance, bro. We got a chance. We legit got a shot. We got a shot. Hey, President Obama. Hey, if you want to come to a podcast where you know ain't nobody gonna pay attention to you, come to us. We got a shot.
Hey, let's take this clip and we'll send it to him.
Bruh, done.
This new generation of viral mother. What's this boy's name? What's his name?
Black Boy Max.
Black boy something. Anyway, yeah, this mother said, why can't men twerk? Because nobody's putting out an invitation for some in their ass. That's why.
If I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking, why don't we twerk? Now that I think about it, why is twerk a gender neutral dance? Twerking is the only gender neutral dance.
But obviously, you feel the need to put that invite on out there, wearing blonde wigs and shit. You doing a soft launch that you gave, motherfucker. Just come on out the closet. Don't soft launch. Just let that rocket ship, boom, go on to the sky, nigga, to the moon, because they about to fill your moon up. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Okay, I'll take point on this one.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
If I was Draymond Green or Steph Curry or anybody affiliated with the Warriors organization, at least as a player, I would demand that he take that motherfucking Golden State sign off the motherfucking room. That's the first thing I would demand. Because asking questions, because you clearly are not being real with you. Does he identify as a heterosexual male?
No.
Okay. All right, well, then maybe you can have a corner of the Golden State sign hanging up. Because I also saw the pink teddy bear. What do you mean, why do men not twerk? The fuck is wrong with you? Men twerk for comic relief, not to take it seriously, my nigga. Let me shut up before I say some shit I'm not supposed to say. Remember, I just said we had a shot at getting Obama. Okay? We had a shot. All right? Go ahead, Hampton.
I'm just confused. I mean, I say I'm confused. I actually do know who that is, and he does have a lot of clips like that, like very questionable clips. And it's like he's not like claiming to be homosexual, but it's like you got a lot of questionable clips. At what point do we gotta say it's no longer questionable? Is this a fact?
You done?
Yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah.
Starting July 1st, the state of Idaho will put child rapists in front of a fire squad
and let them motherfuckers eat lead.
I'd move to Idaho, but I don't like potatoes that much. Hey, I tell you, a couple people need to stay away from Idaho, and that's President Trump and all of Congress. Oh, and a few of you A-list celebrities, you know who you are, the Epstein flight log, mother. Yeah, don't go to Idaho. You just might eat some lead, mother. You ain't gonna be eating no children getting that motherfucking drug rush, but you're gonna be eating some motherfucking hot lead in Idaho. Serve to all you mother.
What? I mean, who thought of that?
Your thoughts, please.
Like, I mean, it seems like a fair punishment. Maybe you could think of like some harsher things, probably, but like, I just feel like that's so random. Like, hot lead is it It's the decision to do that. Also, how many shots, pause, are they taking? Is it just like one? Or is it like an actual firing squad?
Firing squad.
Interesting. Good for them.
For a child rapist, I applaud the motherfucker. Standing ovation. That's right. A child rapist, put him in front of a firing squad and kablooey. You goddamn right. I wouldn't even put a blindfold over him. Oh, motherfucker, you're going to see where every bullet that's going to be put in your ass come from. Before eventually you just go for your vision just goes black because you out of here. That's my opinion.
Oh, so you think they should be facing instead of being like turned around?
Huh?
So you think they should be facing them versus like
hell yeah, they should be facing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, my nephew, he's a gamer, y'all. And he wants me to tell y'all the story about GTA 6. It's coming out in November, but you can start pre-ordering now. God, give me some real news.
Pretty much.
This you're trying to live a street life through a game. Nigga, you want to be a gangster? Go on and join. Shit, I'll put you on. Come on, let's put this motherfucker on right now.
So number one, we measure and track. Number two, we monitor and disrupt. We have a whole apparatus. I have 40 analysts working full time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, monitoring extremists. We monitor them online, social media, messaging apps, video games, cryptocurrency, podcasts, short form video, Wikipedia, LLMs. We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI. You saw last month, you heard about the thing that happened at Wilshire Boulevard Temple. Our analysts investigated what happened. They said they were Koreatown for Palestine, this group of people. They weren't.
Welcome to the United States of Israel. If you happen to say something about a Jew, Israel, or any one of them motherfuckers, yeah, they gonna monitor you. They gonna check your bank accounts.
Come on, check mine. Mine stay empty.
You can put something in it. Can't with me, motherfucker. Cash only, bitch. Ha! We'll be right back after this commercial break. Hold on now. Can't say shit about Jews. You say all goddamn day. You can put all goddamn day. Ain't nobody checking your bank account when you talking about. Boy, y'all full of shit. Y'all. Welcome to the United States of Israel. Hava, la vida, hava, la vida. Oh, goddamn. Let me check my account. Probably just did it. Yep, still nothing in it. Anyway, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Damn. Kind of makes me want to keep cash.
Yeah.
I wonder why they're trying to make everything digital.
Mm-hmm.
You got cash on deck?
No.
You better do it while it still ain't illegal.
I'm gonna need to give me some cash, man.
Boy, you see how they program us, boy? Used to be the shit to have a wad of cash. Boy, that motherfucker thing out with the money clip, but that might be before your time, boy. It used to be the shit to have some cash. Now they done made everything digital because everything digital can be monitored.
Yep.
Better get you some cash out, my boy.
He was pushed. He was pushed. They trying to kidnap him. That mouse wearing them gloves, cause he don't want no fingerprints. See, they trying to funnel him from Disneyland and Disney World to Epstein Island. Oh, it's still going. They got many of them Epstein Islands. They just showed y'all the main one.
Was that a roller coaster?
Yeah. It looked like a slide.
All right, we'll keep it moving.
Welcome back to NNN, where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Yeah, they're handing out 50-year sentences for anybody that's protesting ICE.
What?
Don't believe me? Check it out.
50 years. They sentenced anti-ICE protesters to 50 years in federal prison. Megan Morris sentenced to 50 years on riot charges, and she never even got out of her car. Elizabeth Soto sentenced to 50 years for terrorism support, even after it was proven that she left as soon as agents asked her to leave. Zachary Evitz and Autumn Hill, both sentenced to 50 years on explosives charges for setting off fireworks at a noise demonstration.
Welcome to Nazi Germany. We'll be right back after this commercial break. ICE. Come get me, bitches.
Whoa.
50 years?
Well, I'm so glad that we ain't that much recognized yet. Fuck ICE. I'm just saying. Go ahead, bro. What you guys say?
Nah, 50 years is crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, we don't got it's our constitutional right. Like, is it not?
Bruh, constitutional right. This country is the poster child for immigrants. Because the people who, the natives here were fucking bullied the fuck out of here by the Caucasians. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm like, how the fuck do you sentence somebody to 50 years for saying fuck ICE in a country that was founded by fucking immigrants? Make that make sense. Boy, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that's real.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something that's real. What are we about to celebrate in the next hour and a half?
4th of July.
Not just any 4th of July. America 250.
250. Since we stole this place.
Now, how many people would look at me sideways if I said that we are celebrating 250 years of motherfucking thievery? Oops. Oops. But we putting people in jail for 50 years that say fuck ICE because they're coming to get the immigrants out. Well, the people who made the rules and made the celebration, America 250, your forefathers are technically immigrants. Oops. So if I say we celebrating 250 years of motherfucking thievery, but in the meantime, we have certain corporations that won't even recognize Juneteenth as a motherfucking holiday and will stay open, we the bad guys?
Yeah.
Something wrong there. Something wrong there.
There's another woman that went to jail, but she went for probable cause. Probable cause is she thought her husband was cheating on her, so she gave him laxatives and then super glued his asshole closed.
What the
he gonna leave. He gonna need some depends like 47. You know what it is. Trump, bitch.
Oh, no.
What did I just miss?
Nah, that's not it.
What did I just miss?
What
up, Leisha? What did I just miss?
That is some diabolical shit. So what you saw him, you caught him cheating, and you were like, I need to get revenge. I'm gonna get him a laxative and then glue his cheeks closed. Who thinks of that shit?
Okay. Hey, repeat what you just said, Hampton. The whole thing, the whole diabolical thing and everything else.
Okay, so no, seriously, you know that shit. Okay, you cheated on me. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get my revenge. Here's his laxative. You don't know it's a laxative, but here's a laxative. Also, I'm gonna get you your ass cheeks. They closed now. Have fun. Just shit everywhere. Like, I don't think I would put that on my worst enemy. Like,
Hold up. What did she use to put him to sleep while she sewed his asshole shut? Do you understand how painful that is to have an asshole sewn shut?
no, she didn't sew it. She used Gorilla Glue.
Say what?
She didn't sew it. She used Gorilla Glue and she just pushed the cheeks together.
You're breaking up, my boy.
She used Gorilla Glue and she just pushed the cheeks together.
Oh, yeah, she used Gorilla Glue. Do you know how long you have to hold an asshole together? Even with Gorilla Glue. What did she use to put him under to where she could literally press his ass cheeks together long enough so that they would stick? Mind you, the human body is not like a piece of wood. The human body is skin.
Bro, I mean, she probably just gave him like a nightcap, little alcohol drink, and then she slipped the laxative in it.
Hey, look. For as long as it's going to take for you to glue my asshole shut, I'm going to need more than a nightcap. I'm going to need way more than a nightcap. You are pushing my ass cheeks together and hoping that they stop moving.
Oh, my God, bro.
I tell you what, though. My boy with the ass cheeks glued together, all he had to do was sit outside today for about 15 minutes. That glue would have came apart.
Honestly.
And we ain't in Cali. We ain't in Florida. We ain't in goddamn Arizona in the motherfucking desert, nigga. We in Virginia. That's how hot it was. But you're right. Diabolical. Hampton, we're not finished with this topic. I just want to let you know we are not finished with this.
This young man was cured of sickle cell.
23-year-old Daniel became the first person in Louisiana to be functionally cured of sickle cell disease through gene therapy. That means the disease is no longer active in his system.
So that's it.
Texas is back in the news. This little neighborhood is under red alert because 24 million honeybees after this truck turned over were released.
This is probably a very small percentage of them. As you can see, there are a lot of them. They're all over the boxes. Yeah, we're definitely trying to catch them and do what we can with them and get them out of this neighborhood so that it's mostly the puppy dogs that are getting nailed by them. And so, yeah.
Now, don't ask me how they count them and say there's 24 million. I think these motherfuckers just be guesstimating. So, 24 million. Did you count every last one of them motherfuckers that escaped the truck? I mean, how the you know how many bees is anyway? You sons of bitches just kill me with your accurate bullshit ass reporting. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
All right, Hampton, what was you trying to say before then?
Oh, you want to go back to the shit?
No. I just said no. I wanted to play a couple of. No, we had a kid cured of sickle cell. Congratulations. And a bunch of motherfucking honeybees loose in Texas.
Yeah.
Are you still enamored with the Gorilla Glue doo-doo?
Now what?
I said, are you still enamored with the Gorilla Glue doo-doo?
Oh. Let's talk about the sickle cell. How about that? Let's
And congratulations.
Like, good for that.
Good for you.
That was great. You said what?
I said, what are we going to do about these honeybees that are loose in Texas?
Shoot, I'm gonna move out.
Well, you don't live in Texas.
I said, if I was.
But meanwhile, in the meantime, between time, we had a rogue bitch put Gorilla Glue on each of her husband's ass cheeks and try to stick them together. Man. Look, I'm not trying to be a scientist here, but the human ass cheek, you have to put a lot of pressure. Like, what type of morphine did she use for this man to totally be put under, where she could put the necessary pressure needed on a left cheek and a right cheek for them to stay pressed together long enough to where that they would move? Do you know how much super glue is required?
I mean,
maybe
he's just a heavy sleeper.
Huh?
Maybe he's just a heavy sleeper.
Bro, it doesn't even matter about being a heavy sleeper. Think about it. Human ass cheek, skin, moist. When you fart, when you shit, it's going to leave some moisture. I don't give a fuck how much toilet paper, unless you use it until you wipe it till it's raw. And then it's painful. So I'm too immature for these type of shit to talk about this type of shit. I'm too fucking immature to talk about this shit, bro.
Talk about what?
Literally to talk about this shit. I'm too fucking immature. You had to put pretty much a whole glob of super glue and just hold it there for like 15, 20 minutes. And then let it go. And if it starts to break up just a little bit, you have to push it right back. And then put some more glue on that. Do you have, you probably had to create some type of an ass clamp to hold it together while you put more glue. It ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
See, I'm glad I already ate.
It's more realistic if you actually sold the asshole shut more than putting the Gorilla Glue and holding a grown human ass together. You got ass hair and all this other shit that like that, all of that shit together. Man, this bitch was determined. She was determined. Oh, see, with shit like that, I motherfucker deserve the death penalty for doing that shit. Lomar said, "Yo ass crazy." No, my ass is not crazy. My ass is unglued. Okay, that's what my ass is. My ass is unglued. Imagine that type of conversation in prison.
No, I was just about to say that. Imagine what you in prison for? Man, I gorilla glued my man's ass together and gave him a laxative.
See, the thing about it is that in a female prison, they probably look at her as a motherfucking hero.
Yeah.
Way to go, bitch. Way to go. You taught that fucker. But my question would be is, he stayed asleep long enough for you to actually glue his asshole shut?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And think about it. I have so many questions. As a person who has taken a laxative before,
Mm-hmm.
it don't take that long for them shits to kick in.
Mm-hmm.
So however long he may have been under, when you take a laxative, your ass starts to vibrate. When you know it's about to release,
Mm-hmm.
your ass is going to start to vibrate before your semi-dry ass is glued together. So she may have took some shit to the face. What if she holding his ass and she's like, and then it's like, and she getting little shit pellets coming to her face. Like, close, motherfucker. And she wiping the shit off, and then you gluing it, and then she develops an ass clamp. Let me take this and hold this here. While, oh man, look, I got my motherfucking hat that fell off. Man, look, son of a bitch. Man.
Mm. See. Now I understand why Kia missed this episode.
Huh?
I said, now I understand why Kia missed this episode.
I haven't seen this shit. Literally.
I mean, he didn't see the shit either.
Look, what type of drugs was she Conrad Murray that motherfucker. She gave him the Michael Jackson put you under. Because ain't no fucking way. I don't care what kind of anesthesia you put me under.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna glue my ass. You're gluing my asshole shut. You have to give me the strongest of the strongest. She didn't say she glued his ass, got his asshole glued shut in a doctor's office or a hospital. This was an at-home job. So what drugs, what weed brownie did she give him to make him that sleep where you don't realize somebody is pressing both sides of your ass cheeks and you don't just simply kick a motherfucker out of instinct. You don't kick a motherfucker out of instinct. How the fuck does that not happen? And then you wake up and you feel weird. And you got to doo-doo. But if you rip your asshole apart, you gonna rip the skin off of your man. That chick should get life in jail for that shit. I mean, you know what? Cutting his dick off may have been a lesser punishment. No, never mind.
No.
Lorraine Bobbitt, you still 1-on-1 with that shit. But this asshole gluer, she's 1A. Because imagine having to take a laxative and you have to take a shit and it ain't coming out. You probably pissing brown.
Nah, bro. I don't care. No, I don't care. Give me the laxative. I'm keeping my dick.
Oh yeah. When I think about it, I'm gonna take laxative all day, every day. But man, you made me talk about something that's just as painful. Because I'm still trying to wonder. You gave him a laxative, And I'm assuming because ain't no grown ass adult gonna willingly let you glue their asshole shut unless you got a gun to their fucking head. Unless there's something about this story that's being left out.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this man let her glue his asshole shut because he was under duress. That's the only way I can think that shit happens with a motherfucker who is conscious. And I'm trying to wonder, what did she give him to put him under? Because when the laxative kicks in, you ain't got that much time. Nigga, I have a bad stomach. I know how this shit works, literally. When you give a motherfucker laxative, you only have but 10 minutes before that shit starts squirting like a super soaker. And 10 minutes ain't long enough to super glue no human asshole shut.
Oh my God.
No, nigga. You ain't a human asshole ain't being glued shut in 10 minutes before laxative kick in. So I guarantee you, she got a brown shirt hidden somewhere. Lord have mercy. I'm too immature for this shit. Let me go on to the next story. I'm too immature for this shit.
Welcome back to NNN as we give to you straight, no chaser, and the stupid shit just keeps on coming, y'all. This motherfucker ran his car into his date's car after she said no to him sniffing her toes.
What?
I bet you gonna let them motherfucker sniff next time. You gonna let that motherfucker lick them toes next time. Your car all up. All he wanted was a sniff of them damn toes. He didn't ask to fuck you or nothing like that. He just wanted to sniff your toes. These bitches nowadays, boy, I tell you, they will be right back.
There's no video on that?
You want a video?
Okay.
Right.
I don't know if y'all remember about a year ago, I had the story about this cop who fed this sandwich to this homeless dude, and his partners and them were so appalled and up about it, they went and snitched him out and he got fired. Well, he just got rehired, just like I said last week. You do some shit as a cop, quit, get fired, just move to a new town, they hire you. So they hired him. Now he is the police sandwich serving
captain in charge.
And got a big grin on his face. Check it out. Check it. Shit, nigga, he happy. What's wrong with you white people? You ain't never heard of y'all some sick. Something wrong with y'all? Something wrong with y'all.
A former San Antonio cop who was fired for feeding a homeless man a sandwich filled with dog feces has just been promoted to police chief. Matthew Luckhurst now runs the entire police department in Benavides, a small Texas town of just 1,100 people. He was sworn in as chief on June 1st.
Something wrong with y'all? We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Now, wait a minute. You a cop and you feed a homeless person a doo-doo sandwich, and you just move to a small, 1,100 people, which means they don't even have a motherfucking school in that town.
Mm-hmm.
Which means there's probably a lot of incest going. You know what? You right in the town that you belong at. There's a lot of cousins fucking cousins and sisters fucking brothers in that town because they just trying to populate.
Mm-hmm.
But meanwhile, on another part of the planet, we got people getting their asshole gorilla glued shut.
Arlington, Texas, I will be in y'all city at the Improv. That's right, August the 14th, August the 15th. 2 shows, both nights. Cop those tickets now before they all gone. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. And none of you crazy shit sandwich people show the fuck up. Yeah. You down there in Texas, police chief, shit sandwicher. So we don't want your ass nowhere around that mother. And Raleigh, North Carolina, I will be at the Improv. Yes, August 28th and 29th. August 28th, 29th, 2 shows, both nights there too. Cop those tickets. You already know what I'm about to do. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Welcome back to NNN, where we get to you straight, no chaser. Yes, Donald Trump said he likes everybody in the room except a couple of mother. But for the most part, America is still the greatest. Stop lying to these mother. This is the shitty. China doing everything good. What the f is we doing? Nothing. We can't compete, so we're going to keep their products out of the States. So therefore, you can't say that our products ain't shit. Because if you compare the electric cars they got over there for a cheaper price, too, you can get a motherfucking laid out for $20,000. But you can't get it here. You can get it in Canada. Yeah, you can get it in Canada because Canada ain't scared of the competition. But America, Ford, Chrysler, all you old motherfucking automotive motherfucking dinosaurs. You dinosaurs. Treat me like a hot dog ketchup. Africa. They taking all their resources back. You ain't getting nothing free over there no more. Kick your ass out. Kicked off motherfucking France, Germany. What the f you white people's gonna do? Huh? You can't steal nothing no more because the world done caught on to your theft. So now you're just gonna try to bully your way. Then you ran into Iran. I don't know why they call themselves Iran, because they ain't running from shit. They changed their name. They named to stand 10 toes down, bitch. Yeah. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Bro. Bro. I can't take this shit serious, bro. Bro. I can't, bro. Like, I think the only I might have made it worse if we actually had video.
And don't forget to check me out at the Saks Theater at the Miracle Mile Shops in South Planet Hollywood. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, some Fridays and Saturdays when I'm here in town. Check it out. One show per night. Sales out constantly. Cop those tickets now before they all gone. Go to EddieGriffin.com or Ticketmaster. And you can check me out there. Shit, I mean, This brother survived over 100 bullet holes in his house. They said his ops allegedly tried to kill him. I don't think that's allegedly 100 bullet holes. No, they were really trying to kill you. There's no alleging at all.
Bruh, we're just trying to kill me. All these bullet holes, bruh. All these bullet holes, bruh. They just trying to kill me, dog. All through the TV, bro. Bro, they just trying to kill me. Somebody just shot my crib, bro. Bro, these holes on, and I was sitting right there playing the game, bro.
They were trying to do you. So I don't know what you did to them to make them put 100 bullet holes in your house. But just please stop doing that. And hopefully those bullets will not fly in your direction again. It's just a word to the wise. Many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Yeah, he living that in real life.
Bruh. He keeps saying, bruh, somebody put 100 bullet holes in my... Look, I got so many questions. Not that many questions.
You're not having questions. Like, it's actions. I'm getting out.
No, but he showed where he was sitting.
Yeah.
So somebody was on his side because he had the worst people shooting at him ever. And furthermore, if people are putting 100 bullet holes in your shit, you did something, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You did something, or there's a serious misunderstanding because a lot of there's been a lot of crimes and people shot, not necessarily killed, but there's been a lot of people shot behind misunderstandings. you either did something really fucked up or we have a serious miscommunication going on here. Not to mention, whoever took all them shots in your apartment, they suck as shooters.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. Gorilla Glue on deck.
Welcome back to NNN, where we give it to you straight, no chaser. If it ain't Texas, it's Florida. Florida man was stopped by TSA for having 47 hot dogs taped to his body. And yeah, he was arrested. I'm still trying to figure out what was illegal about 47 hot dogs. He bought them. That don't mean he had to eat them. He just like wearing hot dogs. Hot dogs and crackers. It's like a Lunchable. Wait, I'm gone. Fuck that, I'm out.
Wait a minute. So a man got arrested for having 47 hot dogs taped to him or glued to him?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a crime. To me, I would think, okay, you're clearly gay, but I wouldn't. I mean, or either you're mentally challenged.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, okay, three things. One, you're mentally challenged. Two, you're homeless and you're figuring out how you're going to. You don't got nowhere to go, so you don't want to. And that's a stretch. Three, you're gay.
But if you're homeless, how are you getting on the plane?
Okay, so let's X that part out. So you could be gay.
Mm-hmm.
Or this was a serious bet gone wrong.
Yes.
I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Well, I mean, like technically, like if you're going through like not necessarily like a metal detector, but like if you're going through like the machine before you get on the flight, you're not supposed to have any food on you. And then here you go. But yeah, you're not supposed to have any food on you. I get unless it's like unpackaged and like it's like away, because like that's how they want you to like buy food at the airport. So I guess like that's like the only illegal thing, because like you're bringing food across and you're not supposed to.
A hot dog?
God, like, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Hot dogs? That's a national threat? I mean, tomorrow we're going to celebrate Joey Chestnut.
The GOAT. That's the GOAT right there.
I mean, am I wrong? I'm just saying, like, we're going to celebrate Joey Chestnut, right?
Mm-hmm. One of the greatest of all time.
Hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
For hot dogs. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He was supposed to be retired too.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, like that. There was like 1 year that he did try to like not compete, and they didn't even get like half of what he normally gets. Yeah, and they didn't even get like half of what he normally eats.
Well, maybe they need some of this stuff that I got over here. Hey, gorgeous. You really? Are you sure you want to jump in on this on this time of the show? You know what? I'm just gonna say it.
No.
No, I'm not making this up. We just watched a story. I'm not making this up. There was a woman who suspected her man of cheating on her, and she gave this man a laxative and gorilla glued his asshole shut. Now, I have.
Just let it out.
Since that's his problem. He couldn't let it out. Since we have heard this story, I ain't been able to let this shit go. Ooh, that's bad term. I have not been able to let this go because this is my issue with this story. And I'm not saying that I don't believe it, because I do. I mean, look, I believe it. We've heard worse. I mean, come on now. Hey, look. Denise, we remember Lorena Bobbitt. We remember what she did. We know about Lorena Bobbitt. We was kids when it happened, but we know about Lorena Bobbitt. That was more cut and dry, literally. Cut, boom, that's finished.
Mm-hmm.
So my problem is Gorilla Glue. This woman Gorilla glued her man's butt together, and that's what I'm saying. I was saying that could be worse, but I'm trying to figure the science out in this shit. I'm trying to figure the science out in this shit because my thing is, do you know? Okay,
there is no science. She had a plan, and then she was like, "I'm gonna make this shit happen." That was the plan.
You gotta be real careful on how you use the word shit. Okay, so all right, so just to okay, I gotta pull this story back up. I'm sorry. I have to just so I can catch my peoples up. I have to pull this story back up so she can see where this is coming from. Okay, I have to. This is my civic duty as a content creator to make sure that my audience is fully caught up. No, yes, I
did. See what you did, Denise.
There's another woman that went to jail, but she went for probable cause. Probable cause is she thought her husband was cheating on her, so she gave him laxatives and then super glued his asshole closed. Yeah, he gonna need some Depends like 47. You know what it is. Trump.
I just want y'all to read the report. Please just read the report. This report says, woman slips husband a laxative and gorilla glues his butt cheeks together after catching him cheating. So
No, Lomar, he would not let it go.
no, I didn't read the report when we first watched the story. Oh, Jesus. Just what have I said the entire time we've been talking about this? I'm too fucking immature to table stories like this. So yo, the story. The story says glued his butt cheeks together after she caught him cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm almost believing that he was under duress while she was gluing his butt cheeks shut. Yeah, you're right. Don't cheat. But if you do get caught cheating, make sure you have a gun present. Make sure you have a firearm present to where you say, I'm not going to kill you. I just want to leave peacefully. Because when you hear stories about getting your dick cut off, Lorena Bobbitt, or getting your asshole when you hear about getting your butt cheeks gorilla glued together, because I got to catch you up. My main question was, how far under did she put? You know how far on what kind of anesthesia did this do? You cannot. I don't think there's. I don't think. Is there a legal amount of anesthesia that you can give a person where they won't eventually wake up to the feeling of you pressing a right ass cheek and a left ass cheek together?
No.
For it to stay together.
No. If you're giving anesthesia, the whole point of it working is so you don't wake up and feel anything.
And then not just that. You give him a laxative. As a person who has been through a couple of stomach surgeries, I know how laxatives work. It ain't enough time to glue a human ass cheek together. No, Lomar, no, she didn't. I guarantee you. She caught a segment of her cheek was brown when shit was said and done. I promise you. She could have worn, unless she had a mask on, a segment of her face or what was near her face got. Put it in his. That's even worse, bro. So you put the laxative in his drink. If you have a laxative in your drink, you ain't being medically put to sleep. Do you listen? When you take, I'm telling you this from experience. When you take a laxative, it ain't just your stomach that feels it. Your ass starts to vibrate.
Oh my God.
Your ass starts to vibrate because your butt is about to turn into a kitchen faucet. Listen,
maybe they just wrote the story wrong. Like, I think they just wrote the caption wrong.
Bro, I'm just following the caption. Because either he got his asshole glued together under duress, or she physically knocked this nigga out. And even if you physically knock a nigga out, I don't know if that's it, because how you gonna give him the laxative if he knocked the fuck out?
He got up and wanted to drink.
Then how you gonna glue his asshole together? No person is going to willingly get their asshole glued, get their butt cheeks glued together. No willing participant. I promise you, in human history, there is not a man or a woman who will willing. You ain't getting an animal to literally to willingly do that.
Bro, you think about this shit too much.
In the history of humanity, you are not getting a person to willingly glue their butt cheeks together to the point where it sticks and it doesn't move. You know how long, again, we're talking about human skin. Anytime you fart, anytime you shit, whatever, it's going to create a level of moisture. Ain't no way you can just, and then 3 seconds later, you can just let go and it's going to stay. It's not going to happen. It's not going to fucking happen. You know how, now look, these are people who are old enough to know what I'm talking about. Remember clothes clamps? Clothes clamps? Your grandmama had the clotheslines in the backyard and they would put the clothes clamps on them. Name me a clamp big enough to clamp an ass together to where you can glue it and it's going to stay shut. Not even a chip bag clamp is big enough to hold not a full-grown person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, bruh. Come on. So I'm willing to think. I'm willing to bet that this woman said, "Oh, you gonna cheat on me? Click, click. Be still. Be still. Drink this.
Mm-hmm.
Be still." And even then, when you drink this, and if they imagine you have a gun, you can put a gun to a regular person's head, and they're gonna be ready to shit on themselves. You don't need a laxative for that. So think about it. If you put a gun to a person's head, make them drink a laxative, how are you gluing somebody's ass shut long enough for that doo-doo to back up in their system? This chick deserves the death penalty for trying this shit. What they say earlier in the show, Idaho has a firing squad. It's now legal for child rapists to be put in front of a firing squad in the state of Idaho. Congratulations to them for that. This chick deserves the firing squad for that shit. Okay, he cheated on you. He's dead ass wrong. Don't cheat. Denise, you're absolutely right. Don't cheat.
Mm-hmm.
But this was diabolical. This was premeditated. That ain't even a crime of passion. You can't call that a crime of passion because it takes too much thought into gluing and time into gluing a motherfucking asshole shut and then giving them a laxative. That takes too much time. Crime of passion is I catch you cheating, I pull out, I go find the gun, bow, your blade burner. That's something that happens all within 2 minutes. A laxative, Gorilla Glue, that's at minimum a 30-minute process, which means you have time to think about this shit. Am I really doing the right thing? The most you could plead in a court case is temporary insanity. That's the most you could do. But does temporary insanity last as long as it takes for you to glue a human ass together? I'm just saying, bro. Oh Lord, Lord, I wish I'd have never seen that motherfucker story. I wish I'd have never seen that motherfucker story because I still have so many questions. I want to talk to the woman herself.
Well, she in jail.
I just want to ask.
She in jail.
I have a couple of questions to ask. Was he unconscious when you tried this? And even if he wasn't, how long did it take for the asshole for the butt cheeks to stick together?
Bro.
Because if he was caught in the action of cheating, his ass could have been sweaty. Think about it. I mean, come on now. Think about it. You catch him in the act of cheating, sex is an exercise. It's a very pleasurable exercise, but sex is an exercise. I mean, you could have been fucking for a while. What if you was fucking in the shower or whatever? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of questions that go around. Like, how do you get those butt cheeks sticking together where they don't move? Because even then, let's say you got the butt cheeks to stick together first. How long did that take? Then after that, you have to give somebody a laxative. If you're not under duress, ain't that motherfucker on planet Earth willingly taking a laxative knowing your ass cheeks is stuck together. Yeah, my ass cheeks are stuck together. Give me this laxative. Let's see what happens. You gonna explode. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Think about it. These are the questions that I have. Are we not even taking into consideration that these could be Christian butt cheeks? I'm just saying. How, this so if I was a cop, I would want to be put on this case. I would want to be put on this case. because I would have so many questions. Gorilla Glue, I could have seen it more. I could have understood more if you stapled the ass together, even if you sewed the ass together, even though that's very painful. But you use Gorilla Glue and you just held the ass there. And like I said, if you gave him the laxative and then try to do that, good luck. Because all of a sudden his ass gonna squirt at you like a super soaker, except it's gonna be brown shit. You got brown shit somewhere. Man, bruh.
Okay, I found more information.
Oh, you look the story up. Okay. Come on. Let me hear it.
Okay, so this is what happened. Late at night, she went through messages and she found out that he was cheating. While he was asleep, she sealed his buttocks with industrial strength Gorilla Glue. And when he woke up, he always starts his day with like drinking. I mean, he didn't say what he was drinking, but like whatever he was gonna drink, she had slipped laxatives in the drink.
That still don't add up, bruh. Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
If you just woke up from a sleep, wouldn't you realize that your ass cheeks were stuck together?
I mean, probably, yeah.
I mean, because most people, they wake up, they take a piss, they brush their teeth. When you wake up, wouldn't you realize that your ass cheeks were stuck together? If you didn't wake up while she was,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how industrial the glue was, and this ain't 80 proof kicking in. This is common sense. Even if somehow, some way, you slept through the haga when you woke up, wouldn't that be the first thing you realize? Because I'm not trying to be funny, but a lot of people, when they go to sleep or while they're asleep or when they wake up and go to the bathroom, they fart, they pass gas, they break wind, whatever you want to put it.
Yeah.
And even if the joints sound like this, even if it sounds like a tighty whitey fart, wouldn't you realize your butt cheeks are stuck together? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that he woke up, she looked through his phone, she industrial glued his ass cheeks together, he woke up, and he wouldn't have had a cup of coffee? That she slipped the laxative? He wouldn't have, before he went to the bathroom, put his clothes on, anything else, even with, he had a cup of coffee with a laxative in it.
Yeah.
But before all of that, but while in between all of that, he didn't realize his ass was glued together. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. That's not believable to me. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, chat.
That's what it is.
No, chat. When you wake up, if you woke up in the morning, and you rolled your ass out of bed, wouldn't you realize something seemed different this morning? You're not even going to walk the same if your ass cheeks are glued together. You're not going to walk the same. Come on now. I can't be the only one thinking this. Are you serious right now? What hangover? I don't give a fuck if you had that matter. I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't care if you was hungover. What do you mean? How do I know that? It's just the human body experience. If I woke up in the morning, I don't care if I was hungover or not. I would realize if my butt cheeks were glued together, because the way I walk, the way I step would feel different. If I'm not trying to be funny, but if you walk and you don't feel the difference right here, from taking a step forward, where your whole leg is going to move one way, that includes your ass cheeks. You're not going to be able to tell no type of difference. Come on, bro. So, okay, so that means he wasn't under duress, which further expresses my need for the death penalty for this chick. Which further, now they put her in a female prison, they're going to treat her like she's a fucking hero, because bottom line is the dude was doing some dog ass shit that he had no business doing. But good God, you have reached, you're near the very top of the created how to get a nigga back situation. Now, I don't need Gorilla Glue in my house because I don't use it. And one, I don't even need to cheat. I mean, but I would have found this more, you glued his dick to his leg. You know, that's some shit where it's like, okay, that's something that he shouldn't feel. Of course, you're going to feel that when you wake up. But matter of fact, I could understand you more or less not noticing your dick glued to your leg than your asshole, your butt cheeks not glued. Ow, that affects the way you walk. Literally. Unless you were in a wheelchair. That affects the way you walk. Like, what if you in the bed and you stretch your legs out? I mean, there's some wild, come on now, there's some wild sleepers. You stretch your legs out. If your ass is glued together, that shit bothers you. How do you not know that? I can't, bro. I can't. Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. And then my next question is, what was the reaction when you realized you got the laxative? Or did you realize your ass was glued together after you had the laxative?
There's just a lot of shit.
Literally. Oh,
There's a lot of shit.
That shit starts squirting up through the front of your legs. Ew. Gross. I've been hanging on to this shit for the last hour. I apologize. I apologize. Because when I heard that story, oh Lord.
Yeah, no, literally. Oh, you might need a laxative.
That's just nasty.
All of this shit.
I'm just still trying to put these pieces together. How the fuck you don't know this? I'm gonna pay attention to the way I walk when I wake up every day until the day I fucking die now because of this story. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a couple of skips before I get to my steps just to make sure everything all right, right?
Imagine like calling 911 after this and having them show up. Like,
you don't even tell them on it. You don't even tell them on the phone because you know they play them shits out for the public. 911. How may I help you? I just need you to get here real quick. I just need you to get here.
Well, what do you need? Do you need an ambulance?
No, I just need you to get here real quick. Look, I'll explain it when they get here. This is an emergency. Please.
Okay, we got some people en route. Can you at least explain so I know what to tell them while they're en route?
It's an emergency. It has to do. I'm having a rectum issue. That's it. I'm having a rectum issue. That's it. And then when they get here, what's your emergency? You glue my asshole together. I gotta do this so bad, but it's not coming out. Like, sir, what's that coming down near your foot? Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. She in jail. I'm just wondering if she getting the time that she truly deserves. Because I'm telling you, this woman will have no problems in prison. None. My man cheated on me, so I glued his asshole shut and gave him a laxative. That chick's getting a royal treatment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad this dude ain't have to go to prison. Because, boy, I tell you. Matter of fact, if you go to prison, that's probably what you want to do. Think you're going to take any of this ass? Guess what?
Oh.
They'll be like, we'll take care of that. Nah, bruh. That's... hey, look. I'm sorry. Look. Certain stories you got to keep away from my ears, bro, because I'm a dive too deep.
Bro, why did all this shit be fake?
You have to be real mindful of the way you use the word shit, bro. I mean, and I'm wondering, how did they unglue it? Did they put it under a hot light? Did they? Jesus Lord, this show would have been over when it had not been for this topic. I promise you.
See, look, this is why you don't cheat, folks. This is why you don't cheat.
Did they take a knife and just like?
No, you can't take a knife because that literally might ruin his rectum.
But think about it. Whatever they used to split the cheeks open with, they probably got a surprise waiting for them as soon as it opened. Oh, I promise you, they all probably had full face mask on. I'm serious.
Oh, I can tell.
They cut that open, and it probably was like, no. They was probably in the hazmat suits. They were like, no, man, Like, sir, the doctor, we have a real shitty situation over here, literally. But, oh Lord. Hey, look, I didn't glue the butt cheeks together. I would never do something so nasty. Funny how you never hear stories about men gluing the vagina together. You never hear those stories. We're not going to take away access to the next motherfucker. You never hear anything like that. That's how you know which body is more valued. Because I done heard about stories where the dick got chopped off, the balls got sewed to their leg, and now your butt cheeks glued together. You don't hear any of that shit with women. Because you could have a diabolical man who found out that the woman cheated on them. I should glue this bitch pussy together. You're like, no, I might end up using that again. So I'll be a dead answer. Nah, this may come in handy one day. Nah, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just knock her off completely. You don't never hear stories about that. Don't y'all find that shit crazy?
Literally.
You know whose body is who's more valued in the circle of life? We will fuck a man's body up if they do some dog ass shit. A woman can do the same dog ass shit, and she coming out of that bitch unscathed. They'll fuck her face. They'll fuck her face up before they fuck anything else up in that body, which I'm not condoning. Oh boy, ain't that some shit? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Lord have mercy, boy. I'm gonna remember this story for a while. I may start off the next show with, did y'all hear about how this motherfucker got his ass glued together? Anyway, man, I'm about to get out of here. Damn, I promise you, we've been on here for 3.5 hours. If I hadn't heard about that story, this show would have been over an hour ago. I promise you. I promise you. I'm serious. But anyway, I guess y'all gave me some time to show my true comedic side, bro. Because all this is straight off the top of the head. All they just showed me the information, and bottom moral, men don't cheat. I'm gonna say women don't cheat too, but I'm gonna say men don't cheat because this is what can happen to you.
Yeah.
If you cheat on the wrong chick, if you don't think you're gonna be faithful in a relationship, just leave.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
It's not
Shit,
worth it.
not worth it to go through.
It's not worth it. And what now? If you leave and she do some shit like that, oh, now if you can survive the attack, then you got something there. But yeah, if you think you're about to step outside, just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Lord have mercy. Anyway, oh boy, what you got going on tomorrow, my boy?
Shoot, I think one of my bros we're gonna catch one of these World Cup games. Don't know which one. We'll probably catch the France game because
That's
France
right.
is.
Yes, I keep forgetting you in the 757. Okay.
And then we're gonna go out and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. What I get into. I'm gonna be safe though. I'm gonna be safe.
Yeah, definitely be safe. I'm gonna tell everybody out there, be safe. Tomorrow I'm gonna be for the majority of the day, I'm gonna be probably across the water. But I am gonna come back to light up the sky. I'm gonna come back in time to light up the sky. So everybody, you guys be safe. Don't get them boys in blue no reason because they out there looking. Don't give them no reason. Be safe. If you think you can't make it home and you drove, call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a motherfucking taxi. There's too many realms of transportation for you to get home without catching a case. So it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. We out this bit. Peace, love you, and see you next week.
Yeah.